That up. I'm doing it live. Doing it live. Where are my headphones at? Why don't I come prepared? I have to run out and take a piss. Let's take a piss real quick. We're live on all the streaming services, so say hi to all your fans out there.
Hello, fans.
I'd like to say hi to all my fans.
I'd like to say hi to Charlie Sheen.
We have that thing going on. Let me go in here and change it because
Charlie
I've been
Sheen.
recording.
Charlie Sheen.
Did Charlie Sheen touch you in a bad place?
I'm gonna come out on the show.
Are you? Is this what this is?
I too.
You need
know
to.
Charlie.
You need to let people know before we get hacked. All right, because that's what happened last night with Charlie Sheen. All right, let me use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen, yo. Charlie Sheen, yo. Charlie Sheen, yo. Eight. Hola, ¿cómo está usted? Can I please bring me Topo Chico, por favor?
God damn it.
Sorry, dude. I got things a mess over there.
Rolling water. I've got close to Topo Chico. I got Topo Chico Light.
Topo Chico Light? Oh.
I got German Topo Chico. The kraut version of Topo Chico.
Topo Chico.
I'm supposed to fix your camera already.
Duhash,
People are already
mate.
complaining.
I can't see Matt.
I need
I
to
want to
see
see
more of
Matt.
Matt's face.
I want to see Matt while he's there.
You know, makes me sexy time. Hey, Laser.
What's up?
Some man called Norm wants us to do a song for him.
I forgot how it goes.
I
Who
too.
did that anyway?
Laser,
Laser.
the band from Dallas that was the fake German band for a while. They were great.
I don't think I ever saw them.
Oh my god, they were great. They pretended like they were German and did weird German things
So it's
on
like
stage.
Wolf Trap.
Dude, Der Wolf Trap is real.
I
And
know.
there may be a return of Der Wolf
I'm
Trap
supposed to be in the band.
in the weirdest time or whenever. There just may be an emergence of Der Wolf Trap. Could
Hey, I'm supposed to
surprise
be-
anywhere.
Ooh, this one's good.
Which one is that?
This is the twist of grapefruit.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Ooh. Du hast.
Topo Chico, Charlie Sheen. Topo Chico.
Mm.
Damn, that's good, man. We need an endorsement from Topo Chico.
We do. But Coke bottom.
And Coke is owned by a Mexican company, right? I think no. That's what I know. That's the rumors I be hearing.
Started our show. Period. We just started our show.
Started the show today for you. Actually, I can't mix.
You want to see my nipple? You want to see my sexy nipple? I'll show you sexy time. You want to touch my hiney?
Always alone, but never alone.
I'm always alone, but I am never alone.
I'm the black metal guitarist for We Are Fortress, but I do not speak for all of the black metal
I
York
am New
metal
York
scene.
black metal, but I do not speak for the entire New York black metal
Do not
scene.
speak for all the New York black metal scene. My
I
name is
am-
Ante Christophosis. Oh, I forgot my name already.
I was chatting with Sylvie and said,
Always
I
alone,
can't no more.
but never
I'm
alone.
texting, talking into the microphone.
I am to Susie as well.
Oh, you are?
Always alone, but never alone.
Are we
Let's
sending
do
her the
the
same
whole show.
messages?
We'll do the whole show in Hans and Franz. Have you started the hunter yet?
Oh, there we go.
You need to not start the hunter. You will not like me then.
You want to see my nipple? I'll show you my nipple. My nipple is
Do you want to
hard.
see some nipples? Because if you do, I have a hook for you.
I am going
That was
to-
nothing in German.
Heil.
Sorry. You want to continue?
Yes.
What were you going to say?
Heil Stubbs.
You just made our whole corporate office very nervous.
You know, Heil just means hail.
Yeah,
right?
still.
Okay. So I
There's already evidence of you doing the real deal. that I'll release.
Golf.
Whenever
I
you
was
whenever
playing.
you sign your $1 billion record deal
Yeah.
with Warner Brothers,
You're
I'm gonna be like,
pull
well,
it
hey,
out.
it's
Look
about
at
time
this.
Stubbs gets some blackmail here. I'm just
Uh,
gonna slide that picture to Mr. Warner
Let's-
and his brother.
Let's go ahead and start the show.
Who starts the show now?
No, I'm turning into.
nine.
Am I turning into Swascott?
Swiss
Swascott.
That's okay.
I can.
You can't just go
You
running
could turn
around
into
going,
Swiss
"Hell!"
Scott? Heil. All right. Let's see.
Dude, so
Let's-
Hunter, you want to? I guess we could save that for later.
we can talk some Netflix talk. We can
There's some
make that.
good
We need to
stuff
do
out
that
there
as a
right
segment
now.
with us because there is some good stuff.
I started some stuff. You
Uh,
should throw that in the show.
I have no
notes.
show notes this show. I know what I want to talk about. There's 4 things.
Okay, coronavirus,
Check.
Joe Biden,
Check.
Corey Haim,
Check.
and Netflix now.
Check.
But you haven't. Well, I can't. Let me guess the fourth one, because it's not really Netflix, right? There was something else.
No, we just added Netflix to it.
All right. Let me see.
The coronavirus kind of covers 2, so that'll
Okay,
you
okay.
got them both. Okay, here we go.
Time out. Time out.
Time
Time
out.
out.
Time out.
This episode of the
Jay Guys Last
is brought to you by
Geist Note.
and
Victor Wrench
And plastic object.
This
I
program
got some
contains
stuff.
graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose their goddamn always?
shit.
And with a straight face, you're gonna
Hey.
tell
Back to my
students that
home
America
stomping
is so
grounds.
star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan
hung out
has
in the
freedom.
east side?
The UK, France,
side-
Italy,
east
Germany,
side of the
Spain,
wall.
Australia,
You're on the east side of the
Belgium
wall.
has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom.
All right.
And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. And one of them is there is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Fuck you. You're a goddamn communist. I'm a fucking Reagan era fucking conservative, pussy.
Get them nipples up. Chastity to the main stage.
I can hear you calling. Yeah, we burn just the same. The same, the same, the same. Twisted between the sheets, the gold sing through my veins. Touch your lips, the mind is good and harmonize. Release into the wild. I'm such a fool. Something to break because I just don't feel the same. I'm digging deeper, but it just don't feel the same.
Welcome to show number 360. We have reached 360 degrees. It is Tuesday, March 10th.
Give me a little more in the headphones.
In the year
just a little bit.
of our Lord, it is 260.
Our Lord and Savior. His name is Arnold.
March 10th, 2020, show 360, if you couldn't make any of that out.
You don't know how to say that in German, huh?
I do. I just have to refresh myself. I haven't refreshed my German in a
I'm
while.
all up on Germany right now, homie, because I've been watching some of the Hunters.
The Hunters?
Is it the Hunters or Hunters?
The
Which one's
Hunters.
the Mastodon album and which one's the
The
TV
Hunter
show?
is Mastodon. Hunters
Hunters
is the Netflix.
Okay.
Sure. No, it's not.
It's
Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I'm about to start that. I have an interesting discussion. That was my number 4. I have an interesting discussion I want to get into that re-sparked when I watched Narcos Mexico season 2.
I'm into that too right now.
So, and this is I've been waiting for it just to be me and you in the studio because this is kind of a big, important conversation that I want to have with you.
That's why you play the battle tapes.
Yeah, I rolled battle tapes for 2 reasons. Because I want to talk Narcos Mexico because it fits in so properly. And
Well, let's face it. I could easily see you doing cocaine to this music playing in the background. Just like
easily, yeah. This is strip club music, right? If I walked in a strip club and this was playing,
I don't know, man. I don't
Nut,
frequent
leave.
strip clubs that much, except for last week.
where'd you go last week?
We went to Silver City,
Oh, right by my studio.
right by the studio. Y'all weren't there though. Y'all were
I
doing
was at the
stuff here,
studio.
I think.
No,
Were you doing stuff there?
we were doing
You should've
stuff
joined
at
us.
the studio in Colleyville.
In Colleyville.
Yeah, we have a studio in Colleyville now.
Oh,
That isn't ours. It's actually a third party's.
okay.
We'll disclose that later, and I'll talk about how that goes at a different time. But yeah,
We could play this music. We could play battle tapes as our intro music every show, and I'd be okay with it.
so the reason I played this because I went before I came here, I went to give Susie a hand moving some stuff around her house because she's having some stuff done over there. And I walked in and
I'll
I
give her
went,
a hand right now. I'm giving Susie
A
a
hand.
hand painting right now.
her and her son a hand, and I walk in and her son is blasting battle tapes. And
Wait,
it took me a minute.
She has a son?
Yeah, did you not know that?
No. Susie has a son. And that's some information you would like to told me?
You didn't know this?
No. Does she eat tacos too? Is it Taco Tuesday too?
It is Taco Tuesday.
Don't you think that's some information I would like to know?
So
What about Ivy? She couldn't tell me? How's their show doing anyway?
the show's doing great. Jeff was on
Good.
this week. I'm halfway through it.
I can't get an invite. Jeff gets an invite, and he's a retired
We
podcaster.
were on the second show or
I
third
want my
episode.
own show.
Oh, you want your own
I
episode?
want my own show.
You wanna
I
go
want
in
the
and own it?
carpet to be rolled out.
Oh,
I want some hors d'oeuvres.
oh, well, you need to text your little buddy now.
Some hors d'oeuvres and some
She runs that show.
some chocolates.
So, chocolate. But I walked in and I was like,
M&Ms.
I know this, but it wasn't coming to mind because I was busy focusing on other things going on.
The music was
The music,
familiar.
but I was focusing on other things going on in the house. And then, like, about 15 minutes being there, I was like, fuck, this is battle tapes.
Yeah.
Our son was just rolling through the entire battle tapes catalog, so I had to walk out there and be like,
Geek
dude,
out on some battle tapes.
how do you know about battle tapes?
You broed them? Bro. What you know about battle tapes?
What you know about battle tapes?
They're from L.A., right?
Yeah.
What you know about battle tapes from L.A.?
And he's like, he told me that he fell in love with them because they're on the Grand Theft Auto soundtrack.
Didn't we know that, though? I thought at some point someone told us about that.
We knew battle tapes before that.
No, I know, but I thought somewhere
they
along
told
the
us.
line someone told us that they were on the
Josh sent us an email.
about the Grand Theft Auto.
When I was emailing back and forth with Josh.
Do you still play that
for
ever?
a while? No. It's kind of weird.
Because of all the stuff, the whole
I thought
community
there's,
and stuff of it?
Like, why would I? There's like Hot Wheels tracks in the middle of Grand Theft Auto now with
It's
loops
out of
and stuff.
control.
I'm like, what is this?
Like the challenge to stop the train. Have you
Yeah.
watched videos about trying to
Yeah.
stop the train?
Or in a
How it's
train
impossible.
tornado.
Yeah.
I was like, what is it? I don't. Things
It's
got
gotten
too
out of
weird.
control.
Yeah, it's out of control.
It's like all these kids that were doing Roblox and Minecraft started playing
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand
like,
Theft Auto, and now
let's
it's just
bring
completely out
roadblocks and Minecraft into this.
of, right.
But yeah, he told me that, and I was like, yeah, man. Told him about South by, falling in love with them down there, and how crazy it was, and just walking into a bar and coming across a band. That's the first time in my life I've ever just randomly gone in somewhere and fell completely in love with the band.
No,
Watching
it's not. You better think that thought. That's happened to me several times.
Not randomly.
that
I mean,
happened
I've
to me
gone
with
places,
House Arconin.
but I was there to either see them or someone else.
I thought we were there because it was an Eagle deal, and we just happened to show up.
No, that was the
We're at there
Dallas
for like
Observer
Tattoo
Music
Fest
Awards.
or something.
Dallas Observer Music Awards showcase.
There's been some more bands that you've walked in and been like, "What is this? Why isn't this some information I would have liked to know here?
Why haven't
Somebody,
people
why
told
has
me?
no one told me about this band?"
Completely fallen in love with?
Caverl Attack. Didn't we just stumble across them? No.
But I didn't completely fall in love with them. I liked them.
I'm trying to think. There's definitely been a band that has caught your ear that you have freaked out about. I'm
The
pretty
only
sure.
one I can think of, and this wasn't walking into somewhere random, was I walked into Bomb Factory
to see another band.
to watch House of Pain. And
It's only what it's like.
no,
What it's like to serve the blues.
is that House of Pain?
Isn't it? Isn't that Everlast?
Jump Around.
Yeah,
Jump
that's the
Ar-
same guy.
Yeah, but this was during Jump Around time period.
It wasn't during. Did you really know what it's like?
And this band with this crazy ass guitarist came out there and just started
trees.
scratching all over it and making racket.
Yeah.
And that little band was known as Rage Against the Machine. And
You didn't know about Rage Against the Machine
This
when
was
you saw
this was before
House-
their first album was
at
out.
the Bomb Factory, right?
This was 3 weeks before their album came out. Before the first album came out.
So I bet if you sit on this thought for a while and think about it, you will come up with some more. I know there are some that I just stumbled across. There's even bands that I stumbled into that I wasn't going to the venue to see the show.
That's what I'm talking about. I wasn't going. We were just
I
walking
bet you that's happened
around,
before.
and we were actually looking for Crosses because Crosses was playing a bunch of secret shows at South by. They were playing
Chino's
2
band.
that night, and so we went to the far end and we're wore out.
Can we clear some stuff up real quick about Crosses and Chino and all that? Okay, he had another band called Palms.
Yeah,
But there is another band called Palm, and he's not in Palm, but he's in
it's in
Palms.
Palms.
But there is a Palm, right?
I don't know.
I thought we were talking about him the other day. Or like, yeah, Palm's
We
cool. They're
were.
playing like
I like Palms.
Palms is Chino's,
Chinos, yeah.
and Palm has Hong. There's a throwback.
Hong, a Leafs friend, is in
Hong?
Palm.
Yeah, I think she is, isn't she? Palms.
I don't know. I don't keep up with Hong.
Anyway,
Hong's not my friend.
getting back to the story, back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfectus.
Palms is the one with Chino.
Isn't there a band called Palm too?
And then Palm, Olive. Palm is an American experimental rock band from Philadelphia.
And they're still playing, right?
It's Eve Alpert and Kasara Kurt.
And then Peter and I have a gent band that we call Paul Mute.
That's a good band name.
Palm Mute.
I came up with a band name the other day that'll be my next. I think it's going to be my electronic
It's
outfit.
not okay.
And I don't know if I should release it
Don't-
right now or
Don't.
not.
I have like 7
Someone
really
will
good
take
band
that
names.
name. But mine is really good.
That's why I don't want to get too close to Matt Thompson, because at any moment he could take one of my 12 glorious band names and run with it, and I'd be like, dude,
He would never do
dude.
that.
I know he would never do that ever, but
He'd probably start the band with you.
okay, it's a cool name.
He's
Let's
like,
do it.
That's a cool name. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'd
You
be
need to play
in.
some drums? Okay, let's go.
Yeah, maybe Peter and I will start Paul Mute.
Tell him, hey, I got Palm Mute. Let's get a demo done before we go to NAMM next year.
We could open up for
We can
We Are
sh-
Fortress.
Yes. We Are Fortress is a mean band.
You know, really, I was looking at that picture from that of when we went out to LA a couple of weeks ago, and especially the one on the beach, and I was like, that would really be a cool band. Like that band, that'd probably be a really good band if you think about it. You got, I mean, and then I started thinking about the lineup. I was like, would Dustin play bass? Would Alex or not Alex? Would Eric play bass, or would Andrew play bass?
We just swap around.
And then I
And then
started
who would
thinking,
play keys?
well, that's what I'm saying. Now, we
Would
have
I
keys,
play
we have
keys?
bass, and then if you wanted to
Would
do
Andrew
doink
play
doinks, you
keys?
could, and then I could do vocals, and then I'd be in the super group.
In a band like that with all those badasses, I'd just be the dumbass over hitting the keg with a
Well, that's what I was saying.
with a
If you wanted to do that,
metal
you could.
baseball bat.
and
like
then
Slipknot.
you have Dave would just play guitar, or would someone
Yeah.
start playing guitar with him?
You know how many Grammys would be in that band already?
Yeah, we could be in a Grammy award-winning band without playing one
Without
note,
playing
not even
notes.
singing one verse. But can you imagine the crazy music that band would come up with?
With
would be-
all those minds?
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting that to focus?
Yeah. It kind of reminds me. This is okay.
Hey,
Getting back to TV
write it
talk,
down. Let's get Andrew in here again.
we do need. It's been a while,
Or let's get Andrew in here because I want to talk to him about how to Shaolin focus.
but it kind of reminds me of like I was watching the ZZ Top documentary, which I highly recommend. you
I
watch it.
have that on my iPad right now to
It's
watch
awesome.
tomorrow.
You'll love it.
I was gonna watch it today, but all hell broke loose.
But it
I wanna
gets
watch
into a
tomorrow.
little bit of the groundbreaking of the psych rock, because they hung out with those same cats, those psych rock cats and stuff down in Austin.
They did.
Yeah.
Well, they also hang out with Ministry, which is weird.
Yeah.
Is
So they're-
Ministry in this?
No, they don't mention Ministry, but they do mention 13th or
13th floor elevator.
yeah, and they mention Janis Joplin. They mention all the cool stuff that happened because they were
I saw Billy Bob
they were
Thornton
playing,
on the preview, and I
and-
was sold.
and it's funny because some of the things that they were talking about, kind of sounds like you when they're talking about the 3-piece, how the 3-piece is just more of a dynamic that punches you in the
theory.
face. It gets you
That's my
everywhere.
theory.
And they set out to do that. And they also
Like
talk
Green
about
Day.
how ZZ Top came up with the name, which I never knew the real story, because apparently they floated out 20 stories. And it's also weird when when they talk about where they played and how they were just workhorses, and they didn't get shows
Houston.
in Dallas, Houston, and Austin and those places at first. They were playing Mineola, they were playing New Braunfels, they were playing like
Didn't they play
Temple,
that?
Texas, East Texas. They were playing out in Longview and places like that.
Weren't they like one of the founders of that place in Beaumont or wherever you went down with the Whiskey
Oh,
Boys
the-
that time?
No, well, that was. You mean the scene there or that club?
That club. I thought they
I
were
don't
like.
know. I don't know the
they were
history,
like-
but not in that club. But I know that club was.
I've been in that club and I can't remember what it is.
I don't think it's there anymore, man.
I don't think it is either.
Because it wasn't a this was a when I went down there with the guys in Whiskey Dig. It wasn't the original venue. It was like I don't know,
Oh, it
called
wasn't?
Satan's Lair or something, and you had to. There was a big pentagram and stuff like on the wall that you had to go. There was like it was like a step and repeat except for Satanism. You had to go pay your
Okay,
homage. You're
that's not the place I was thinking of. You had to stand there
yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a picture of Brittany and I and Johnson and Fritz
looking
just-
all badass in front of a pentagram.
yeah, big pentagram, which is I mean,
I'm
not
gonna-
every
I'm
club
gonna
has a
find that picture and I'm gonna float it around saying, "These are the members of churches, Satanism,
I'm sorry.
whatever the Church of Satan."
Well, some people would argue that anyway, that we're members of that, and
True.
you're included. But
No.
yeah, they had a step and repeat, which I always thought was cool. was like, I mean, that's like a step and repeat to the gates of hell. Like, you know what I mean? Get your picture taken and step and lead as you enter the gates of hell. Wow.
Step aside where the camera smell. Okay.
Everybody that has ADD just turned us off. They're
Now we're
like,
just
oh my gosh.
what the fuck just happened?
Just blew my brains.
So, the 4 things. Well, happy Tuesday. I have a gift for you. I need to give you our gift. Gift.
What is the gift?
These things.
Because if it's an edible, I can't take it.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't take it. I got to work tomorrow.
Then I'll keep the gift and eat it myself. Now, this is probably right now more valuable than gold.
Is it a mask or a roll of toilet? Hell yes. Now, here's what I was thinking. All right.
This is an N95.
Was this left at your at the office we shall not mention?
Oh, no. I carry these on my truck like crazy.
So this thing here.
We're going to start doing our show like this. It's going to be difficult.
All right. Yeah.
Or you're going to, because
I don't want to play with it too much because I'm afraid I'll break it before we actually need it.
We're supposed to shave. You're supposed to shave your face so that way it gets a nice tight seal.
Yeah.
And nothing seeps through. But we are supposedly a person in Fort Worth is now infected.
What?
They will not release
Breaking
any of the
news.
info. This is breaking news right before our show.
Are you joking?
No. I made
didn't know
that post. You
I thought that
hearted
was a
it.
joke.
No.
Oh.
We have one. We have one in Fort Worth, in Tarrant County now.
I like how you act like it's a gift.
It is a gift.
Like the Son of
It's a
God
gift
has
to God.
visited Tarrant County and blessed it with coronavirus.
He has tested positive, but it's one of those preemptive positives. The CDC has to go in and look
Can we
at.
clear this up? That just means the doctor thinks that all the what do you call it? My mind's gone blank. Traits of what is it called?
They do a test and it comes back positive, but the CDC has to confirm it.
So they've done an official.
I'm sorry.
Are we confirmed now?
It is now confirmed.
Breaking news.
In Tarrant County.
Tarrant County has its first. Oh, all right. Heck yeah.
Coronavirus. You
We
want to
got our
play
first
this? Let's see here.
coronavirus- Yeah, let's play it.
Do we have
Play
a breaking news? There's our breaking news sounder.
We do have some breaking news now out of Tarrant County, where officials are now reporting Tarrant County has its first presumptive positive case of the
I should put
coronavirus.
this
They are
on
not
now.
releasing many details at this point, only saying that the person does live in Tarrant County and traveled to a conference in Kentucky
thought
during
they were
late
about to say
February.
LA.
They are now working to trace anyone who may have come in contact with that person. We will stay on top of this.
All right, let's take.
Give us the name.
Who do you think it is?
Okay, that was going to be my question is
Who do I think it is?
it a friend of ours? Do we
It's
know
got
this
it.
person?
It absolutely is.
Do
a
we know
friend of
anybody
ours.
that just traveled to Kentucky?
Kentucky or Connecticut?
Kentucky. Is there anybody in our crew that's Kentucky
I
fuck
mean,
daddy?
that could have been. That could be a lot of people. They have a good music scene out there in Kentucky. We have a lot of people that are into that stuff. A lot of people are into whiskey that we know.
They are.
A lot of people are into horse races. A lot of people are into basketball, college basketball. We got that brewing up. It could be. I know some dancers from up there.
I do too.
What's up, Shanae?
What's up, Kashara? Well, she's a cheerleader, so.
What's up, Pandora?
What do we? So what do we do?
What do you mean? What do we do?
Do we just go ahead and
We
lock the
continue
door
the
now?
show?
We just stay out here? Do
I
we
mean, we have the
quarantine
air-
ourselves in the house, in the shed?
I don't know. I mean, we were joking about this last week about what's the point of when we start panicking, and I don't think this is it because I don't feel panicked.
I don't feel panicked either. But have you
wanna
been to the
f-
grocery
first I'm
store
gonna-
lately?
Yeah, I went to get some eggs.
Did they have eggs?
Yeah,
Did they have water?
I'm lying. I got chips and Hawaiian bread buns.
Did you
and
actually
some-
have chips?
Yeah, they had everything.
I went
that
to the
I
grocery
for.
store the other night. Chips were wiped out. Bread was still there.
What is
'cause
chips
bread's
gonna
still-
do?
I don't know. People are stocking up just
Well,
to
see,
have
that's
food.
the thing. A friend of mine and I were talking about why are people getting toilet paper? Are they confused? Are they stuck on Ebola?
They're afraid they need
Is
to
that what they're thinking?
mummify themselves in case they start bleeding out of every orifice.
Well, Ebola starts with diarrhea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are they confused? They're like got their sicknesses
Maybe
wrong.
they need stuff to wipe their nose with.
Seriously, well, it seems like then Kleenexes would be what's gone.
So I don't know, like, what to do. I mean,
Is Corona boring you?
I've got condoms.
We do have condoms.
We have
I
plenty
guess we
of
can
condoms,
put those in our
so
mouth.
We're ready over our nose.
Yeah.
Just this one's lubricated.
That means more protection. I'm sure there's probably spermicide in there. You just opened up one of our rubbers.
I did.
Great.
Which way does it unroll?
I don't know, man. That's
Hello.
got to be the Chinese. Like that can't be American. All right, if you're watching, you know what he's doing. If you're not, he's blowing up a condom with his nose in hopes to protect himself from coronavirus. I don't think this is how this works. I don't think this is how any of this works, Dustin.
Is it? Does it?
I've never seen. I haven't seen the report from the CDC about the most effective ways to guard yourself from coronavirus, but I'm pretty sure that it didn't say that you need to blow up condoms with your nose and hold them tightly to your face. It's a small condom too, by the way. Who's that? Who's that for? Your Asian buddy?
This is a small condom.
I mean, the length is there, but good lord, I couldn't put
L.A.
that thing on me, man.
Confidential, Sweet Passion, one latex.
What is that?
condom.
Like a junior version?
I don't know, but I have latex.
Hey.
I have
I hope you don't have
spermicidal lubricant on my nose. That means I won't get infected. If you spray, that's the deal. We got to start the rumor now. If you use a condom and take the spermicidal lubricant on it and put it up your nose, you won't catch coronavirus. It kills it.
breaking news.
I can't do it again.
So yeah, if this was it, this was when it's all about to break out. You're gonna bust a blood vessel.
I am.
I would
Anyway,
have I'd have a mask.
You got a mask.
I'd have a bottle opener.
Bottle opener.
Let's see what I got. I got my wallet, some keys.
I
got
guess
Topo Chico.
being the people we are and being how honest and truthful we should be, you cannot use Tito's vodka as hand sanitizer. The CDC and Tito's have both come out and said,
See, this is so weird.
Don't
This
use
is
our
another
product.
conversation I had with a friend of mine about that. What if like we run out of hand sanitizer and they just start putting bottles of alcohol in all over the place for you to wipe your hands off with? Because you know the guy off the street, the homeless guy,
yeah.
he's
He's
not
gonna
going to
be
use
washing
that for
his
hand
hand with
sanitizer,
MD
man.
2020. Well,
Yeah,
he's not
he's
gonna
going to
use-
just down it.
First off,
I mean, it could be late on some night, and one of us could down it because we're desperate.
unfortunately, there's probably not going to be many people left on the streets if this really breaks out.
Why is that?
Well, they don't really clean themselves that well.
Well, what if they have so much stank on them, it drives the current, like the corona's about to jump on the body,
When it
and it's
jumps
like,
away,
not today, not today.
I don't know if that's the way that would work. If
Like
that's
the
scientifically
germs are like,
proven,
whoa. Well, I mean, think about it. A skunk.
maybe.
If you're gonna go attack a skunk, you're a predator of a skunk. Like, say you're a virus and a skunk's right there, you're not gonna jump on that, man. That thing will shoot you with skunk spray.
Well, you're probably not built for attacking an animal.
Well, I'm sure there's some. You know what? I could probably come up with the cure for coronavirus. Trump needs to hire me to take care of this, not this dork Pence.
So
Pence has never. What has Pence done?
if you see coronavirus
Prince
coming
still-
towards you,
I'm-
would you spray yourself with a skunk to keep it away?
I mean, have they tried that? Has Pence tried that?
I don't know. Sounds
All
better
Pence
than
is
any
in
of his
there
other
is
ideas.
try to keep people from getting married and keep talk about God and Jesus and stuff. He's not worried about really.
Is he trying to take your AR-14 away?
He doesn't seem like the brightest guy to put in charge of getting rid of coronavirus. You know,
No.
I think I could do a better job.
I think you have
I mean,
better ideas and theories,
Do you
especially the
think-
skunk theory. The skunk theory is amazing.
do you think that's even been tossed around?
I have spermicidal lubricant up my
That's
nose
another
now.
great theory. Do you think Pence even knows what spermicidal
No.
liquid is?
No, he doesn't have to because he's religious right. He's probably never put a condom on.
That's what I'm saying.
He's probably
Trump,
never even seen a condom.
Trump's got the wrong dude doing it, man.
Yeah.
Trump, dude, you got the wrong bro.
A bunch of old men making decisions for us
And you
again.
know, dude,
and more old
More-
men are going to make
I
decisions
guarantee you
for
that.
us.
Okay. I don't want to
I'm
get
angry
fired
about
up
this.
because I'm in a happy place all of a sudden.
But I want to talk about coronavirus more.
We can, but seriously, you know he's getting paid. You know Pence is getting a bonus or some shit that he gets extra if he gets the cure. I'll do it for half of that, Trump. Hear me out. Half of what you're paying
Do you think he's getting
the
some of
prick
that?
Pence.
Some of that 8 million that they or 8 billion
Hell
they just
yeah.
passed
Some of that's going to Pence, I bet.
I bet you so. And his team.
Yeah.
$8 billion.
Screw that, man. You got the wrong guy, Trump. You need me in there, man. Put some WD-40 on it. You know what else I would get? I'd get some WD-40. Test out WD-40. Aloe vera, like the plants that they're on. What are those? What are what are those plants that they come on?
Aloe vera plant?
Yeah.
Aloe vera.
Yeah, well, you're the scientist. So I'd be like, hey, scientist, get me in one of those plants. The aloe, not an avocado, but the other one. They'd be like,
aloe vera.
plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd get some of that, cut it open, and I'd mix it with the WD-40, and then I'd get some of the monkey's blood.
Oh yeah, you always got to bring
monkey's
monkey blood,
dude.
into it.
Iodine.
It's been a while since we brought some monkey's blood into play.
Mix that together. You know what I mean? Maybe put a little whiskey on it, and then spread it all over your body.
Some smooth Tennessee whiskey.
I mean, it depends. Depends on what strain do you have.
Well, the guy in Kentucky's infected, so I'm going to go with Tennessee now.
I would probably stick to the Kentucky for the Kentucky guy that's infected.
Oh yeah.
But if it was someone from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Take
me to the motherland. Oh, isn't that how that song goes? Or did I just make someone pissed and think we're racist?
Dante's pissed now.
He's like, damn it, I'm not listening to them anymore, even though I never did. But anyway, seriously, Pitt's isn't thinking of all this stuff. He doesn't have the think tank like us.
No.
He doesn't smoke weed, right?
No.
He doesn't do shroom. He's never done any psychedelic. He's never had a major drug problem in his life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, to him, he gets all jacked up on Mountain Dew and coffee, and like, what creative mind has come from that?
Imagine if we find out that the cure for this is Adderall. What the country will do.
We'll get a lot more productive.
We'll get a lot of shit done.
Our infrastructure will get taken care of. See? More think tanking,
More
dude.
think tanking. A lot of these people that are on welfare won't be on welfare anymore. We'll be just up and running
Trump's
around.
got the wrong guy, man. You got the wrong guy leading this charge. I'm telling you, man. Ask W. He knows about us.
We got ideas.
I know those guys. Yeah.
Those
guys at the Jerry Jonestown basket shop.
I mean, we'd only go down to Crawford every once in a while for the hell of it.
We've smoked weed with that dude. He's right.
We hit on his daughters.
Hottest daughters ever in the White House is the Bushes.
When they used to run around Deep Ellum, that was really weird.
Didn't they used to get lit too, like down in Austin and up here too, right?
Here in Ellum, they used to get lit all the time.
Lit, man. My dad.
And you'd look over and you'd go, "Man, that chick's pretty hot." And then you look over her shoulder and go, "Well, that's Secret Service guy with her."
What a terrible date! Because you're getting blamed for everything.
Oh yeah, you are.
If you took
if you do anything wrong, you're shot.
No, yeah, you're
Secret Service
screwed,
guy's
man.
taking you out.
You know, I'm not drunk. You know who my dad is?
I'll take you home. I'll take care of you. And the Secret Service guy goes, "No, you're not."
Dustin, who is this? Who is this girl that you hooked me up with? If we were single back then, who is this? Like, just shut up, dude. Don't do anything stupid. And be like,
it's one of the Bush daughters.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell you.
Oh, you
would? I'd make you.
But listen, what if you're trying to be a good guy? You're trying to be.
I try to be a good guy on all my dates.
I know, sometimes. But you're trying to be the good guy with her, and you're like, she gets trashed. You're like, "Hey, I'll take you home. I'll take care of you." And as you're walking out the door, the Secret Service guy just puts his hand on your chest, and goes, "No, we got this."
Like, no, man.
And you're like, "Dude, I'm trying to be the good guy here.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to."
How do I know you ain't gonna do nothing?
Yeah, citizen's arrest
See,
on a Secret Service guy.
Man, you ain't going nowhere. You pull your wallet out and
say,
sit down right there. Citizen's
I'm a
arrest.
citizen.
Citizen's arrest.
You work for me.
You work for me.
We're going to get to that. So coronavirus has, since our last show, they've canceled South by Southwest, which we knew that was coming once we started seeing a bunch of people drop out.
Yeah, but have you heard these drops of them doing shots and stuff, like the mayor and everything? And
okay, so
what's that all about?
If you haven't listened to this week's No Agenda Sundays.
Oh, it's not just on No Agenda. That's
no, it's
everywhere.
not. It is everywhere. But they explain it the best. They break it down the best. And it's in the first 30 minutes show. But I'm going to try to do a little Cliff Notes version here.
There you go. Do a Cliff Notes version.
So on Friday, Trump signed the coronavirus amendment, which gave $8 billion in funding in fighting coronavirus.
I'm pretty sure 800,000 of that's going to Pence and his pencil.
Probably. But in that,
Pence, you got
Four-
a pencil dick, dude.
$450 million was allocated to cities that had to
Do something.
claim a state of emergency.
Okay. I'm following you.
An hour after that was signed, Austin had a press conference and said, "We are declaring this city state of emergency, and we are canceling South by Southwest, as well as any other spring festival, outdoor festivals."
Okay, so here's where it gets tricky. Does that get them out of their clauses, all their insurance, the rain
So-
clauses, and all that crap?
There's a lot of shit going back and forth about the insurance. There's some people saying the companies aren't going to pay for the insurance.
Of the shows.
Of the South by Southwest, whoever South by Southwest put their insurance
What a
into.
mess.
They're not going to. Some people are saying they are. But either way, I mean, this is the biggest weekend for Austin. And if you go look through the South by Southwest thread on Reddit, there's a lot of talk in there about how many clubs. This is the week that
They
keeps
make
them
so much-
open
yeah, it's
the
kind of
rest
like
of the
the
year.
state fair bars and stuff out there.
Yeah.
and
This is the week they make all their
the
money
beer gardens
to
and all
stay
that.
open the
Yeah,
rest of the year.
for sure.
Most of the time, they're fighting tooth and nail, so this really hurts the bars that are down there on 6th, Red River, and Dirty 6th, E6.
Yeah.
So the
Glad we didn't do the river,
which I did
promotion
check
deal
in with that, and that was canceled.
before the.
No, when
Chris-
when everybody started pulling
COVID?
out, yeah, he pulled it out.
Yeah.
So there are still some stuff going on down there. Well, they make this announcement, and so now it looks like the city of Austin is going to get part of this $450 million, and then that night, what was it? The mayor, their treasurer, and a senator or a congressman or something like that are out there having shots and
Did you
saying,
tell Marlon we were going to do the show down there
"We need to drink." No,
at the that show?
no, I did not.
He's
Why?
like, "Where y'all at, man? I'm ready to get on the show."
What? I never said we were going down there.
How does he even know that we're going?
I
didn't tell him.
What?
I'm pretty sure the only person that talked about going down to Gas Monkey was you.
I don't remember telling him, unless I did it in my sleep.
Marlon's an amazing man.
He
He
is
gets
an
in our
amazing
thoughts.
man.
I'm sorry, man. I interrupted your thought.
So
process
anyway,
there.
that night there's a video made of all the
Of Marlon.
bigwigs around Austin
Hanging out with Marlon.
doing shots at a bar.
Not,
And they're-
I think it's not just one shot either. It's a few.
They're
and
doing a
like,
few, and they're
"Come
talking
support
about come
bars."
down and support Austin. Come to the bars. Come to
Yeah.
support music. Support the bands. Put in, buy their merchandise this weekend, and blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. So you just said,
Stay away.
"Stay away. We got coronavirus," and then 4 hours later, you're making a video. Come to Austin. Hang out. do
Yeah, there's some
this."
funny business on that.
Some weird.
I was looking
weird
forward to
business.
going down. Actually, I wasn't going at all, but I was like, dude,
Yeah, you were going.
Moon Tower. Oh, I was going to get kidnapped.
Yeah, you were going.
I was going to go Moon Tower party, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go pay homage.
We were going to go down and set up a little altar below the moon tower. There were going to be a few of us
We're
going.
going to do a spirit walk
then we were gonna leave
around
you.
the Moon Tower. Leave me down there. That's
Yeah.
fine. I don't care. Austin would accept me. I'd accept Austin. I got some friends down there.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've thought about just giving the bird to
Bolting
everything.
anyway.
Like, I'm going to Austin.
You would have been like, "Thanks.
Yeah.
This helped me out."
The only thing is, I think I'd end up being one of the homeless down there because I'm getting priced out of Austin pretty quick. Like,
a lot of people are getting priced out of
Yeah.
Austin pretty quick.
yeah, they
You'd
need
have
to
to start
return.
dancing.
They need, you know what? And I have a friend that I could probably get a job dancing. I would just
Being
have
a
to.
private dancer.
I'd have to get some
Dancing
adjustments
for
made.
money.
A few surgeries here and there,
Yeah.
but you know.
Or you could just be a bouncer.
Well, I'd be terrible at that at those type of places because I'd be distracted all the time.
You have a resume. Look,
Put
billiards of being a bouncer, billiards,
in Andy's,
and
Texas Billiards, and I don't. Where's the places I've done that? Checked IDs, basically. Never bounced. Just
never
checked
bounced.
IDs.
Never had to kick anyone out.
No, I'd be terrible.
Yeah, but you could after a few days, you wouldn't be distracted anymore. That goes away. That goes away within an hour of being there. Then it just becomes fun of running around and doing crazy stuff.
Of what? Being a bouncer at
being
Yellow
distracted,
Rose?
being
I would
distracted,
be distracted the whole time, no matter what happened.
it goes away.
It wouldn't go away. I've gone to those places my whole life, and I still get distracted there.
Your whole life.
I mean, okay, we're
Welcome
talking
to the
16
intervention
years
of Matt.
old. I mean, the majority of my life, I've gone.
But
and
if
it's-
you're
it's
working in one in
like every
day in day out, it will go away.
Oh man, I don't know, man. Maybe for you,
It's already gone away from me.
that's the A team down there.
But I don't
It's
go
not
in
like
there
going
at
to.
all.
That's not like going to Spirit Rhino on not Northwest Highway. What's the place where Mosier Valley is? The
That's
street-
where that swinger place is.
Yeah,
That's
well, you know
scary.
those like 3 gnarly strip clubs. They always one was.
Yeah.
I think Baby Dolls is the only one that's lasted there.
Yeah.
Is it like like that place? It might wear off pretty quick. Which I saw a stringer at that Baby Dolls, and I kid you not. And I saw a girl crying. Were you with me when the girl was crying?
No.
She was
I've never
looking
been
at
to
herself,
Baby Dolls
grabbing
with
on
you.
her face, crying.
No.
Yeah, and there was a
I'm
stringer.
melting.
Yeah.
I'm melting.
I think it was Johnson and I. And then there was also a stringer there, and we're like, I thought you weren't supposed to work on Shark Week.
That happens.
I guess if they're hard up for the money, man.
I got friends I've talked to about that.
If they work or don't work on Shark Week.
Just depends on when rent's due.
I guess if you got to grind them corners,
Yep.
then you got to grind them
You
corners.
got to make those payments on the baller vehicle.
I mean, there's probably some weirdos that would pay more for that. I mean, pretty much any way you can be a weirdo with your privates and what attracts
Someone
you.
will pay it.
Someone will do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something out there for everything, and it's
Yeah.
so sad, but it's true. Humans are the worst.
And we can only hope coronavirus kills them off.
Like I said, how many times is God just going, oh my gosh, I gave you a cell phone, you turned it into a pornography box? What the hell? This was supposed to. I gave you more processing power than one of the things that you sent off to space, closer to
Yes.
me. And now you're looking at Pornhub and X Hamster. Thank you, humans.
Thank you.
The devil's like, don't, no. Let it run. No, it's like, I'm about to end it. Okay? I've had it. These assholes, they play with their feces.
So did you see what was canceled today?
They have videos of women shooting poop out of their butts and playing with it like it's a soft serve dispenser at a
And people wonder
Golden
why
Corral.
coronavirus is spread around.
Yeah, just look at the damn videos all over the place, man. We're the most disgusting thing on earth. Humans are the most disgusting thing on earth.
All
right, I'll
by
get off my
far.
soapbox.
By far.
Let's get back to the coronavirus.
So did you see what was postponed today? There were 2 major things postponed today.
What's that?
Pearl Jam's tour.
Because of coronavirus?
Yes. It's way worse on the West Coast than it is here. And
Why is it so much hardcore in the West Coast? Is it? I don't get it. What? Why are you giving me this weird look?
how many Chinatowns are on the West Coast?
So straight up, this is an Asian thing. They think Asians carry it more than.
No, it's just more of a portal into
why
this
do you with
country.
Miteford?
It's more of a portal into this country over there on the West Coast from
I didn't know that.
Asia.
I'm pretty sure Asians are all over our country, though.
They are, but I was joking about the Chinatown thing. But that's a portal to
haven't-
Asia is more on the West
see,
Coast.
here's the thing. I've heard that it's
Seattle,
starting to calm
San
down
Francisco,
in
and-
the Wuhan. Gank that from them.
Did you? That's pretty
From,
good.
No Agenda.
Yeah,
doing the Wu-Tang
That
song?
is Wu-Tang. Yeah.
So,
Wuhan,
or is it
Wuhan.
Wu Tang or is it Busta Rhymes?
I don't know.
But yeah, I heard it's calming down in China and in South Korea that the things have started. They think it's peaked.
Well,
Which, if it didn't take all of China,
hasn't put
and-
out their full numbers. South Korea is putting out real numbers
So,
that you can go by.
South Korea. If South Korea and China didn't get taken out by this thing and it's peaked, I think you're gonna be okay, America. I think you might have overreacted
You know what?
a little bit,
Look,
America.
I want to get to why I want it to somehow quarantine us in a minute. But
Because you don't want to work.
so the Pearl Jam just postponed their tour. No big deal. Coachella postponed both weekends today.
Coachella.
But that's a lot of rich people all hanging out with each other and
Yeah, they can get it,
doing
right?
blow and sucking off each other. Lindsay Lohan
Getting
and Paris
pink eye.
Hilton and stuff.
Corey Haim.
No, Corey Haim's dead.
Oh, sorry about that.
So Have you taken any
Corey Feldman, I meant.
precautions or any care about
Of what?
coronavirus?
I'm drinking a Topo Chico. I don't drink as much right now. I'm not doing drugs.
You're staying in shape.
It's trying to
You
stay in
just
shape,
try to outrun it?
Try to get 8 hours of sleep. I take my vitamins.
I haven't had 8 hours sleep.
Actually,
and I
I'm
don't
not
know
even
when.
taking my vitamins right now. And I'm starting to eat like crap. Does that help?
No.
I ate another 7-Eleven lunch today.
No, I don't think you're supposed to eat at
Gas
convenience
stations?
stores and gas stations.
I do like the gas prices have dropped.
Let's talk about that. Did you watch the stock market yesterday?
I heard about it.
As we lost,
It had to do with oil, but I don't see the tide of
2000?
coronavirus.
It isn't. MSM is trying to make you think it's about coronavirus
Yeah,
when it's about the Saudis
and in Russia. isn't it?
pissing all over Russia and
Yeah.
breaking the OPEC deal.
Yeah.
So if you want to be real and you want to talk real about it, then let's go that way. Keep coronavirus out of that. Yes,
Well,
it
that's the
has a
thing.
little bit to affect it, but when the Saudis are like, you know what, fuck you, Russia, let's tank this joint.
Well, that's kind of why I haven't taken any precautions for corona.
It's looking like someone's trying to open the door.
It's probably the wind, man.
Probably.
Maybe we're getting weather.
Maybe.
That's the thing, though. That's why you're asking if how many precautions I've taken, right? And I haven't because
I have water stocked up.
I think it's well, you always have water stocked
do.
up. But I think it's I'm one of the people that believe honestly that it's just this is a political tool. We got an election year, and I think it's a mass hysteria. It's a media thing.
Why
All
would it be a
is
political
media.
tool when the Democrats have already given up?
What do you mean? No, they're going to use this. It's going to be, watch, here's what's going to happen.
Joe Biden is their front runner. That is give up
I think
time.
he has coronavirus.
I think he's fucking retarded.
I think Joe Biden has mad cow's disease is his problem.
There's something wrong with this guy.
He's had a lobotomy.
And what's going to happen is Hillary's going to be his running mate,
I had
and
a-
he's going to die, and she's going to take
Okay,
over.
you know what he reminds me of? I had a step grandfather.
Yeah.
That punched me in the face when I was a little kid. Just lost his shit and just
Yeah.
And I was playing around and stuff, running around, and all of a sudden he just did it, and they blamed it on his Alzheimer's. That's what he reminds me of.
So-
He reminds me like he's just gonna punch someone at some point.
As we transition to what happened
No,
today.
we're not done with coronavirus.
Oh, we're not?
No.
You have more?
Yeah, I was just saying that's kind of the reason that I haven't taken any of this precautions yet. I mean, I wash my hands, but I've always washed my hands.
I have extra food.
I sing happy birthday to myself 2 times while I'm doing it.
I don't.
Actually, I sing it about a girl. I sing happy birthday to a lady while I'm washing my hands.
I sing
and I do it twice.
Happy birthday, fucker.
I think you're covered. If you do that, I think if you do that whole song and
If
all
you do
Mike
it-
Patton's lyrics, then
Yeah.
you're gonna be okay. If you do Faith No More. Yeah, I think you're okay if you wash your hands. Other than that, though, I don't. What do you think about that tennis tournament getting canceled?
It's tennis. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but what happens when baseball
Is
season
Andre
starts and they
Agassi
say
still playing?
I don't think so.
What about the Williams sisters?
he?
Don't care. No, Andre Agassi's gone. He's out.
like dead?
No.
I think the
think
Williams
he
sisters are still playing.
Are they? I thought they were spitting out babies.
I don't think there's a rule in tennis that you can't have a kid, man. I'll check the rule book. The
I
rule
don't think
books
you're
of the
supposed to be
tennis.
playing pregnant if you get hit by a 100-mile-an-hour tennis ball.
MIA wrapped pregnant,
That's rapping, not playing tennis with the
and she's
ability of getting hit by a tennis ball at 180 miles an hour in the belly. That's not
I
good
guess you got
for
a
the baby.
point, but I don't think that once you have the kid, you can't go back on the tennis court and start playing.
You still back in shape? You got a rubber band. You gonna be in tennis shape while you're worrying about lactating boobies and when you're
I don't
gonna
know.
feed your child?
If we need our producer to look up if Venus or Serena have kids.
I'm looking at a chair with a plague mask in it. That's our producer.
Kind of fits. But anyway, the getting back
I don't
to
get.
the,
Explain that one.
what,
Break that one down.
what about the Rangers? We're about to open our new stadium. What if
What
that
about
gets
'em?
postponed? What if they're like,
what do
"Dude,
you
we're
think
done."
about what the NBA is about to do?
What are they about to do?
Fanless games. They've already banned the
Well,
media from
hasn't-
being in the locker room. Media can't
then,
go in any
then why
locker
play the
rooms now.
game then? If you can't allow the fans, if the fans aren't allowed to watch the game, then why play
That's
the
what
game?
LeBron said. He's like, I play
think
for the
LeBron
fans.
might be right on this one.
And then the fans are what make
what are you
the
gonna
game
go see?
interesting.
Are you going to go see Pearl Jam without like Pearl Jam Are they going to play a show with no fans?
Well, it'd still be televised. Pearl Jam's not going to
Yeah.
be televised. The game still
That'd
would be.
kind of cool.
And they'd still count. If Pearl Jam's going to play a show,
Dude, you know what Pearl
just
Jam
do
should
what
do is
Foo
VR,
Fighters
do a
did.
VR show.
Could.
Yeah, me and you will be the VR cameramen.
Yeah.
We'll go around with our phones, and Pearl Jam can
We'll
play a
play.
show. And me and I will
And
be
we'll
like,
yeah,
yeah,
man,
dude.
cool. Here's
And at the end of
VR.
it-
Yeah. Two
yeah.
claps.
And they're like, hey, you dropped the camera.
Well,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
Foo Fighters did that thing, that Flight 333 or Flight
Our
303 or
buddy-
whatever.
Our buddy Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our buddy that served us
served us
barbecue,
barbecue,
and
man.
told me happy birthday.
Yeah.
Fucker.
Yeah. I don't know.
Happy birthday. Fucker. But
Good
yeah.
barbecue, too.
Good barbecue.
Very good.
But
Very,
that whole
very good.
thing, you could do the VR thing. I like
You
this.
totally could.
And the same thing with the basketball games.
Maybe we should start a company right now that's what we do. Hey, LeBron, you know what, man? We got VR technology. You're going to be playing for all your fans.
So let's talk
Think
about the
anyone's
other
gotten
things that
on
are coming
yet?
up. No one's going to XFL, so that's no big deal. I'll just
Yeah, that kind of has done its
It's
run.
all right. It's done. Hockey is about to hit the playoffs. That'll suck.
Yeah.
And you ever heard a hockey game
Well, Jake,
in
wait,
an
wait,
empty
wait.
arena?
Wait,
It's
time out.
weird.
Am I hearing things, or was there a hockey player that has gone home sick and they think might be corona?
There is a player, I think, that they think
I
might
think for
have it.
some reason I heard somewhere. I could be totally spreading rumors and bullshit right now.
So you have
So
that.
sorry if you're a hockey fan.
Then you have
I'm a hockey fan. I don't know why I patronized you just then, because I am too a hockey
movie
fan.
theaters will shut down. They said that the South by Southwest thing, one of the things that I heard today was that this May
Wait. Back up. Movie theaters are starting to shut down.
they will
Wait.
shut down. You won't have
Oh,
people
but they
going to
haven't
the movie.
yet.
They haven't yet. But one of the things about going back South by Southwest, they said that
I'm gonna go camping. That's what I'm gonna do.
36. Hold on, tap the brakes. 36 years, it's the first time. I think it's been 36 years that it's been canceled, and it may
Be the end?
be the end of it
There's no way.
because the music industry has wanted to move it for years anyway, and this could be an excuse to move it out of Austin. What do you think of that?
I don't like it.
No,
I mean, that's kind of a slap to the face of Texas.
it'd fuck Austin over. Austin would
Fuck
not
the
be.
state of Texas.
It
over,
would.
too. It's
It would.
disrespectful. I mean, think about all the music and art that's come out of Austin, and you're just gonna be like, "Peace, we're going to L.A., bro."
Well, it's a
Which
The-
I'd still go to
South by
Atlanta.
Southwest is about signing and finding bands. So bands come from all over the world. You can do that anywhere. You don't have to do it there.
I'm not saying that you have to do it there, but it'd just be disrespectful because of all the great artists and stuff that's come from Austin. It's like, oh, thanks for putting together something cool. F you.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, they used to have North by
You sound like
Northwest.
you're kind of saying that you hope for this idea to happen.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't. I'm just happy I don't have to cover it this year. Wasn't looking.
You
for
wouldn't get to go by
The only thing I'm
Branch
pissed
Davidian
about.
compound. I mean, what are you going to do then? You wouldn't be able to take your
Oh.
annual trip.
No. Well, we're gonna get to when coronavirus hits, where I'm gonna
That's
go.
where we're going is Branch
Branch
Davidian.
Davidian compound. Well, the other thing that pissed me about South by Southwest is I won't get to see Trent and Atticus. They were going, then they decided not to.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Ooh, what if it moved to New Orleans one year?
I'd go do that. Eesh, that'd be hardcore.
Yeah.
People would die. There'd be death.
One of us probably.
Probably. Okay, so moving away. Oh, and coronavirus. If it hits here, if I have to get
Well,
quarantined,
apparently you told me it has hit.
It
here.
has hit
Why are you making
Tarrant
a
County.
Maltese cocktail right
because
now?
I'm gonna burn.
What are
the
we doing
shed
here?
down. I'm burning the shed down.
The show. We just got our reputation
Yes.
back from all those bad jokes we made a few years ago.
And we,
and now we're
we
like,
pull the gun out and,
Yeah.
and put one in the chamber.
just got our reputation back from the chamber event.
Hey, Chris, there's no alcohol in this, so it's not a real Molotov cocktail. There's no gasoline or anything in it. So the thing that if I have to get quarantined for some reason, say a coworker comes down with it and they're like, you have to be quarantined. You know what I'm going to do? Come home, back my truck up to my garage, pack up all my camping gear, and head out to Big Bend and pick up some food on the way.
You know
and
what I'm
be
gonna do?
Left alone.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna, I guess, go home. Actually, I'll probably go out to my car and Google quarantine first. Find
What's
out.
this mean?
this like a toothpaste or something I gotta go
Ugh.
get? Some like dentine?
Did I put
Is
this in my
gum?
butt?
Quarantine? What'd I do here?
Somewhere or something?
And then I'd probably call you. Like, what is this quarantine crap? Like, what time do they go on? What time are you heading down there?
Are you shooting quarantine tonight?
Are you doing it, man? Are you gonna be down there? Like, that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works, Matt.
This is not. It's not a band. It's not a festival.
So can you put me on the list?
Are y'all playing with quarantine? What is
This
this?
quarantine, like, I don't know whose show this is.
No, you're supposed to be alone, away
Okay,
from everybody
yeah.
for a little bit. So, yeah, I'm gonna just back up my truck.
Back it up, load it up.
The one thing I'm scared about, though, with all of this, is the older people in my family.
Oh yeah, that's scary. I have a
And if I-
92-year-old grandmother that's living by herself.
So do
and-
I. That's where I am.
And she is still driving. She had a wreck like last week, and my family's like thinking maybe this is the time we
Time to-
talk to. She's 92. We haven't had this talk. I was shocked. I love my grandma. I love my grandma. I love my family, but I just was shocked that we just now, like, I
Reached
thought
the point
she'd-
of where
right.
you should have the conversation.
I thought she was Ubering and stuff. I Uber, and I'm way younger than that. But dude,
that's like being 18 years
she's such a
old and your parents
badass.
walk in with you with another chick and go, maybe we should have the conversation about sex with him.
my grandma's such a badass. She still drives to dancing. She goes dancing every week. She's 92.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm thinking she's going to get into MMA pretty soon.
Your grandma is?
Maybe. Who knows? She could drive there.
Hmm.
Anyway, sorry to get off of coronavirus, but I'm worried about her. I'm worried about my little one because she's sick all the time anyway.
Well, supposedly I got a article today from a friend of ours that says little ones
Daycare
don't get it as bad.
because the daycare center builds up their immune system.
Yeah, and the whole theory of it, of little kids being, screwed with. Something keeps telling me our bandwidth is going down.
Uh-oh, what if the government station?
We want none of this, son.
This isn't getting out anywhere. This sounds like Russian
boys.
propaganda.
It could be. I
Russian
don't know what's going on.
propaganda.
If you can still
Sli-
hear us out
Hey,
there,
I did text a woman named
blink 3 times. What?
I did text a woman named.
Are you Joe Biden?
No, this was about my job, but she is Russian, like straight up.
Hot?
Yeah.
You know I am with Russian women.
No. Yeah. And I'll verify it. Yes, I'll verify your question right now.
I don't know. I think I need to choose on this. You got pictures?
Man, I don't see her that much because she's the owner of the place.
You
But
don't
I'll
have her-
definitely ask. I'll say, hey, we've never met a Russian woman who we didn't pay to dance for us. So can you let me take a picture of you and send it to my friend? And she'd be like, are you working right now? I'm like, yeah,
Yes.
but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's
I
all
mean,
good.
I'm working, but
But my friend's German.
just throw that out there.
Just throw it out there.
Yeah, he's German.
He wants to make sure
Look, I got a picture of him too.
you were worth fighting
Doing
for.
hello. That's the retarded SS soldier. Which okay, hello. I can
No,
say that.
that's
Okay,
bad.
you got to dump that one.
That's really bad.
I already
that
get
just
enough
went
shit
full
for
bad.
still saying the R word. I didn't know it was on the list.
It is on the list. It's been
I
on the
found
list
out-
forever.
No, but I actually made a joke to someone recently, and they're like, "Hey, I'm sorry."
What? Who are
And
you?
I was like, "I can say retarded. I can say retarded.
Oh.
Don't. It's in the
no.
dictionary. I can say retarded.
If you're talking about how an engine runs,
I can say retarded.
it's running lean or it's running retarded.
Right. So
That's how
don't tell me
you-
I can and cannot use that word.
You can use
I'm
it
not
in
big
that
on the whole-
context.
I'm not big on the whole you can and cannot say certain things in a free country where you can say whatever you want.
All right, Joe Biden, you're about to drop the N-bomb.
I know. Good gosh. What if he does that?
So, as we segue into this,
What if he just jumps in and comes
how,
with an
like
N-bomb?
this argument today,
Yeah.
I was waiting
His
for
brain
it.
is scrambled.
It's
dude.
scrambled. I keep waiting for him. And then if you do, that's it, right?
I see. That's okay. have you
Today
heard this-
was it.
Have you heard the conspiracy theory about how this is all a setup for Hillary?
I just said it.
I think
he's gonna run. She's gonna be the running
and
mate.
you
She
think the way
kills
they're
him.
gonna do it, he's just gonna drop a loud and proud N bomb.
No, he gets into the office. When he's
Just-
in office, she
that's-
kills him and takes over.
Oh,
That's
well, that doesn't go along with what's going on today, though.
no.
I don't think he's
today
gonna make it because there is a chance that he's gonna be at a debate and just drop a loud and proud N.
He was.
How shocking
There's
would that
audio
be?
of him in different places like Brooklyn and stuff, and him telling his old war stories and crap. And it's gotten really close. And anytime I hear him,
Yeah.
start telling one of his
No,
war stories, I'm
it's like you're like the cameraman
Oh my
on
God,
you're on the
don't.
Naggers
Yeah.
episode of South Park. You're like the cameraman. You're like the black
he-
cameraman. You just kind of
He's
look around.
over,
There,
like waiting.
is he gonna say it? You kind of look
What was-
around the,
What was it?
which is
what
one
was
of the
category?
greatest South Park episodes
The
ever.
category was
People who annoy you.
Yeah, people who know you.
That's who, man. You want to
Um,
the dream team of coming on our show? Those guys.
Yeah.
That'd be
Uh,
amazing.
Uh,
That's what Seth and I do
blank.
now. Anytime something's out of place, we act like we're the cameraman. We just like,
I'm gonna start doing that.
that's such a great scene.
It is.
South Park
Oh,
geniusness. They predict
naggers.
all this.
They did.
They predicted this whole shit show that we're in now is all been
Is there a
predicted.
Joe Biden character on
There's
South Park?
I guarantee you there's a. I text Seth. He'll know. He's
Has he
watched
dropped
every
an
episode.
N-bomb? I haven't watched it in a few years.
He's going
so I
to,
don't know.
man. You're right. He's on the edge.
So today he was in Detroit.
Like we got pissed at Trump because he said grab him by the pussy. That's not gonna hold anything compared to what this jackass
If
is
he
gonna
drops,
say.
like, if he goes into war mode and just starts dropping
Yeah. And he's
like,
in the lead, right?
Japanese slang,
Like
or Polish
he's
slang,
already ahead
or-
of isn't he?
Yeah.
Which that's Sanders. That's my impression now of Sanders.
So he sounds like a Murloc on World of Warcraft.
He kind of does. Do you still have that drop?
I'm probably somewhere.
But he's like, I again am asking you for.
I think
He's like he's Murloc.
he's totally a Murloc.
Murlocking.
So
And he's gotten the oust by the Democrats, I think. I think he's a afterthought at this point.
if you haven't heard it,
But this happened today.
Joe Biden was in Detroit today.
Can we play it? We can play
Michigan. We can play this.
Because it's.
He's in Detroit, Michigan. He's walking around. He's doing stuff.
Yeah, let's play this, dude. This is awesome.
And he
He looks like at one point he's considering slapping this guy.
so he walks up. He's doing like he's talking to workers there, and these are
Union workers.
union steel
Auto.
workers, auto steel
Yeah, right.
workers, guys. The people you do not ever want to get into a fight
That's not
with
like
or
the
some
Boy
type of
Scouts.
altercation. No, you're not gonna overtalk these guys if they have an agenda to put out there. They're gonna say it.
Yeah,
And
play this.
let's see. Let's make it.
Can you make it
good
loud?
big. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Oh, this is the one that Will sent me, but I want to open this one. This one is the good one. They're up close. As soon as it loads, loading.
It's a great Metallica
Facebook's
album.
great.
And Reload.
Do you like load?
No.
Let's see.
It's
here.
my favorite. My
Okay,
favorite Metallica album is Load.
Load.
Do not pull that, Thomas. Okay, go
Make
ahead.
a song all about that. Call it King Nothing Stubbs. Here we go.
These union workers that have been working countless hours under the Trump administration, I'd like you to explain how you plan to not only keep us working, but how you intend on getting the union vote when there is a large portion of the union workers that are gun enthusiasts, and you are actively trying to diminish our Second Amendment right and take away our guns.
All right. So right there, the question is basically, we're union workers, we're gun
It's
enthusiasts.
a valid question that
and
you would ask a politician.
You were trying to take away our Second Amendment
Yeah,
rights.
back it up,
Um,
because he's just about to say it.
and you look on his face, the look. On
Which I'm
Joe
not sure
Biden's
about
face
his
is like,
viewpoint. Is Biden one of the guys that are like all guns are bad, or is he one of the people
Yeah.
like we don't
No.
need
no one needs
Armalite, and
Here's
we
the
don't
deal:
need extended clips or magazines and
ARs
clips?
should not be out in the wild.
That's one of his.
They're
right?
military weapon.
Okay, yeah,
They're a machine gun.
yeah.
That's what he says.
He
they
calls them a
are a
machine gun.
machine gun.
The AR-14s is what he was talking about.
Yeah, the AR-14s are a machine gun. You'll hear
Or it
that.
could be the RA-15.
or the RA-15s. Here we go.
Actively trying to diminish our Second Amendment right and take away our guns.
You're full of shit.
All right, thank you guys.
Bam. His response to a legitimate question right out of the gate is, you're full of shit.
I like his handler's like, okay, guys, okay.
And he turns to her.
Says, no.
I'm backing it up again. We're going to do this again. He's going to say, you're full of shit.
This poor lady.
And then this poor female aide that he
She's
has.
like, oh, shit.
And he does this to his aides all the time.
No,
Have you
I
noticed
got this,
that?
I got this.
In a bunch of interviews.
What if
He
he's just
tells
like,
them-
no, bitch, I got this.
He either says, shush, shush, or
He says, he
I'm-
shushes
shut
her.
up.
Yeah.
He's
He
told,
goes, shush,
and he's
shush.
told his aides to shut up. That's very demeaning.
Go back, though. Start not all the way, but right before
Yeah,
he says you're
okay,
full
here
of
you
shit.
The Second Amendment right and take away our guns.
You're full of shit.
All right, thank you
Now,
guys.
shush. Shush. I support the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment, just like right now, if you yell fire, that's not free speech.
Stop.
Yeah, that's not apples to apples, guy.
Yelling fire and free speech is your first fucking amendment, not your Second Amendment. Your Second Amendment is your right
Yeah,
to
he's-
bear arms.
He's struggling.
Hey, fucker that wants to be the president, learn the goddamn Constitution, you old fuck. God,
I don't think he wants to, man.
I think he's gonna stroke out.
I think he's just been set up by these people that think that he's.
How's he gone as far as he has in his career?
That's the thing that's so funny. Everybody's like, I don't know about since this has come out, but there's been times where Democrats were, Joe Biden, he could hang with Trump in a debate. No, he can't. Trump will chew this guy and spit him out.
Was he this much of a dumb fuck as a VP?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
That's when the whole meme and all those videos of him like kissing on.
Oh
the
yeah,
back
the
of
rubbing
yeah.
and kissing on the neck,
and he would
stuff.
always say dumb stuff back then.
All right, I'm backing up again.
But so does all the. Okay, he's not the only dumbass vice president though. Remember Quayle didn't know how to spell potato or whatever.
Yeah, Quayle was dumb.
And then we had Dick Cheney was like a baboon with a baboon heart, just like just
and then you had,
mad at the world.
You
like,
had the other dumbass that invented the internet.
Yeah, Gore. Yeah,
Gore.
It's like I think presidents get them bring them along because they know that the assassination attempt for them to move up in the ranks is not going to be a well thought plan.
Yeah,
it's
like hold on, I want to kill this guy, but
I just can't pull it off.
Well, that's like right now. Trump hasn't been assassinated because look who you have backing him up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the assassin sits there and goes,
"Dude, we might be on to a pretty good conspiracy theory. All your assistant principals, all your vice presidents are dumbasses.
Yeah,
and they do it on purpose.
On
you don't want
purpose.
too smart of a vice president, man.
You're the smartest man alive, Matt.
Bam.
All right, here we go.
You're full of shit.
All right, thank you
Now,
guys.
shush. Shush.
God, that bothers me.
I support the Second Amendment.
Very
The
patriotic.
Second Amendment, just like right now, if you yell fire, that's not free speech. And from the very beginning, I have a shotgun, I have a 20 gauge, a 12 gauge, my sons hunt. Guess what? You're not allowed to own any weapon. I'm not taking your gun away.
You're not allowed to own any weapon. I have a 20 gauge and a 12 gauge. You're not allowed to own any weapon. And for those that are just listening to the audio, he's punching his finger at this dude's
Oh, is
chest.
he touching him?
No, but he almost touches him here, and the guy loses his shit because he's taking it as a threat. But he says, you're not allowed to own any gun, is what he tells this guy.
Yeah, this is weird stuff all the way around.
Biden
But
cannot handle pressure.
He can't get out of his own way on any of
No.
this stuff. He never has been able to.
All right, here we go.
Guess what? You're not allowed to own any weapon. I'm not taking your gun away at all.
Makes no
You
sense.
need 100 rounds.
So when you were with Beto, when you said you're going to take our guns, that
I
means
did
what?
not say that. That's
You did.
not true. I did not
It's a
say
viral
that.
video.
It's a viral video like the other ones they're putting out there. It's
It
simply
was
a lie.
your voice. You said that you're taking the gun.
Well,
You're
he
with
just
Beto.
clarified it.
Beto-
Wait.
It's the same
Take your
thing.
your AR-14s and what?
Okay,
So the AR-14, for those that aren't aware, shoots one less bullet. It's slower rounds per second than an AR-15. It's last year's model.
It's the Sam's Choice.
It's the Sam's Choice.
The
Listen,
great value model.
we can do the Armalite 15, so we did the Armalite 14.
Yeah, it's like Diet Coke.
Yeah. Here we go.
this is not okay. Hold on. All right.
So
Your voice.
after he says the AR-14 comment, that's funny as hell, the guy, and he's pointing his finger at this guy's chest that asked the question, Biden is,
His
the guy
handler.
says,
I'm kind of digging his handler.
that's not okay. That's not okay at all.
Yeah.
Now, you watch the Secret Service guys in the background close in. Like they're afraid something's going to happen.
Boys, you said that you're taking the gun.
Well, he just clarified it. Wait. Take the AR,
Mr. White
the
Knight
AR-14s.
Okay, this is not okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Hey, let's
You went
Don't
above
tell
and
me
beyond
to
the
leave. I
safety
want
net.
to go outside.
There's a lot of guys.
You're
A lot of guys
working for me,
wanted.
man.
I'm not working. Hold on.
so much.
Give me a
You're working for me, man. I'm not working for you.
Is he wrong? Is that a wrong statement?
Biden's wrong. You are an elected official in a government position.
No,
that
yeah,
I
I'm
put,
siding with the guy in the union. Like he is
that-
working for him.
He is working for the guy. He's working for all of us.
That's
He's
right.
a representative of the
Yeah.
United States that he was put into office by the people
So
of the United States.
the dude-
you are an employee
this
for
is-
the people of the United States.
So okay, this is the part of the video where I do think the dude starts grandstanding a little bit and
Yeah,
drawing like
I
he
think so,
starts.
too.
So, but continue it because it gets more absurd.
They both get heated. They both
Yeah,
get heated,
which is
and-
awesome.
And then it turns into machine gun talk, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
And like I'm waiting for Machine Gun Kelly to
I'm
jump
pretty
out.
sure there's an RA-15 mentioned here.
There
Coming
may
up,
be
isn't
an
there? I
RA-15.
think he says RA-15.
This is awesome.
break, man. Don't be such a
You're
horsey
pushing
guy.
up on me.
Calls him a horse's ass.
Hey. Look, here's the deal.
Go.
Here's the deal. Are you able to own a machine gun?
Why on a machine
I said,
gun?
are you able to own one? Under the law.
Machine guns are illegal.
That's right. So AR-15's illegal.
How is that a machine gun?
Say RA.
RA-15s are illegal. So he says, he asked the guy, the union guy, are you allowed to own a machine gun? And the union guy goes, no. Machine guns are illegal. They are. Biden then goes, so are RA-15s. I don't know what an RA-15 is.
It's like a royal ambassador. It's like
actually
it's kind of like the Boy Scouts in Baptist churches. They're called royal ambassadors. RA-15. It's a 15-year-old royal ambassador.
I think
Started to take that
for
weird
real,
place.
an RA-15 is a rank in the Royal Army Air Force
It could
for the
be.
British. So anyway, he says, RA-15s are illegal. No, they're not. AR-15s are not illegal.
Well,
I'm gonna
RA-15
correct-
might
All right,
be.
an RA-15 maybe. But an AR-15 is not illegal.
It's definitely illegal if you have sex with it because it's, I mean,
If you got a penis that can fit in that barrel, there's something wrong.
no, an RA-15.
Oh, an RA-15.
Yeah, a royal
Okay,
ambassador,
ambassador.
of the 15-year-old
Oh, the
royal
15-year-old.
ambassador.
So we'll get to Corey Haim here in a minute.
You're just a segue in full.
I
today,
am.
So all right,
You're lining me up. I'm just knocking them out of the park. But
Yeah.
this guy says that he means to say AR-15s are illegal. They're not
Right.
illegal, and they're not machine guns.
nope, they never have
But
been.
this guy is supposed to be a representative of the United States and supposed to know all the facts and what's going on, and he thinks that the most popular sporting rifle is a machine gun.
Now, do you think this is because the man has just started to go slip downhill mentally because of his age?
Did he
Or
serve?
do you think, I don't know if he did or not. That's a
Agent
good question.
Orange?
Or something like that. Or do you think
Mustard
this is
gas?
just him being beyond checking facts these days and studying the issues that he just doesn't know? He doesn't care. He's going to try to do the Hillary Clinton thing where he's just fed a bunch of information all
What
the time.
I think it is that
and Trump.
what I think it is that he's ill-informed and not street smart, and he doesn't know how to handle himself.
So you think
in
he,
argumentative
you
situations?
think he has ammunition against these type of arguments, but he can't remember it because he's so flustered because of the argument face to face with
in
a citizen.
in the debates we just had.
That's why he's going to get annihilated when the real debates happen for the general
In
election.
the debates we just had, you could watch him melt down when people would start asking him. When Elizabeth Warren would start asking him questions.
Yeah.
Warren,
Which,
ugh,
thank
can't-
God, she's gone.
When
There
she'd
goes my
start
chance
asking
for
him
my financial
questions,
aid to get wrote off though.
yeah, that's true. When Bernie would start attacking him and stuff, he is not prepared and he's hot-headed. And when he gets hot-headed,
Bernie did too. The first one of the debates
Yeah,
too.
he
He
does
kind of
too.
lost his shit.
but when you get hot-headed,
You lose it.
you lose it. You don't think
In
straight.
everything.
And unfortunately, I hate to say this, and everybody's gonna punch me in the balls for this. I hate to say this.
I'm not going to punch you in the balls.
When you watch Trump and Hillary debate, neither one of them got ultra hot-headed to where they lost their shit or lost their cool
I mean,
and
everyone
started
they
talking.
make those snide.
They make
like,
the snide
facial
remarks,
expressions and
but
remarks and stuff,
you're-
but not
they
like
weren't
that.
jumping
no.
off like crazy facts and
They weren't-
freaking out.
They
and
weren't
like
getting shake
shaking.
fist. They
When
weren't
you
getting
get
shake
fist,
fist. Yeah.
like Biden is getting shake fist
and
here.
shake voice too. He's
Voice?
getting shake voice and shake fist.
Look at that! How I got the picture frozen.
Yeah.
He wants to punch someone in the face.
It reminds me of that TV evangelist video that we watched a couple of weeks ago, where the guy was like,
Oh.
"Hey, darling,
Kenneth
darling."
Copeland?
Yeah, and he starts getting shake voice and shake
Yeah.
fist.
Oh, hold on. Let me pray.
Let me pray. I gotta pray.
I gotta pray for a second.
See, even that would be better for Biden if he was like, you know what, I'm gonna pray and try
Hold
to
on.
gather his thoughts and then be like, okay.
And he gathers his people around, puts his arms up, and starts praying. That'd be weird.
But it would win. You know honestly, what it probably
That's a
win
good
over
calming
some
technique, though.
and it would probably win him some votes because some conservative people would be like, I'm never voting for him, but I hate Trump. Would be like, wow, he's actually praying to calm down in a situation.
Would that work?
Wouldn't you want your president to do that?
Yeah.
But then you got Pence talking about praying over if he needs to
well,
use fluoride in his toothpaste or not.
Then you have
though,
all
so.
the agnostic people that are like, "Fuck God, why are you praying to him?"
Those guys are bitter anyway. Those are incels.
A lot of them are. How you doing, Eric Peterson? How's it going?
Hello,
Bed files.
Hello, half our listeners.
How you doing, South Side of Fort Worth?
We're never gonna get to go back over to the South Side.
No, but honestly, like, say you're in an altercation at Mass, like some guy walks up to you, he's like,
Can I pray real
Stubbs, I don't like what you said about me being agnostic on that last show.
I couldn't do it.
Would you just be like,
They would know I was
"Hold
being a
on,
smart ass.
Let me pray. Hold on.
They would know.
I don't want to get in this.
I don't think I could pull it off. I don't think you could pull it off. But if like someone that people hadn't heard their ridiculous voice saying these ridiculous things every week, they could pull it off because they'd be like, think about it. You're about to attack this guy. You're getting in an attack mode. You're like, getting your my dick is so big mode, and I'm alpha male mode. And then this guy just goes, hey, can I pray real quick? I'm gonna just because I want to know what kind of answer I should give you. You would probably be like, okay, I'm gonna, I guess, man. I guess. Fuck. I wanted to fight. I wanted to show how much of a fucking badass I am. You throw them off.
You would, yeah.
They'd probably be like, I'm gonna do a shot of Jaeger while you pray.
We know we have a friend.
Fucking drink a Bud Light.
We have a friend.
You fag. What do you pray?
Whoa.
That's what they would say.
Oh, that's what they'd say.
Yeah. I'm never, okay.
You have a friend that you live with that
no, they're not my friends.
would always get into arguments at the bar, would always just fuck with people and get to the point of
oh, yeah,
fist
he's
about,
a champion of it.
And then the next thing he could be like,
act like he's deaf.
That's one thing. That's funny.
I don't know what
I don't know what you're saying. Or
one of the greatest
I have
bits
watched
ever.
this. Or he would just immediately cool the situation and go, dude, I'm just fucking with you. Let's go have a beer. I'll buy you a beer. I'll buy you a shot. I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he would push people and push people and push people to the point of where they're like, I'm about to kill you. And he'd be like, no, dude, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah,
Let's
there's
go
a
have
lot of
beer. Let's
people
go have a
like
drink."
that. There's a lot of people on the on YouTube that do that.
And then they're best buds the rest of the night. Whoever that is.
Yeah.
Watch that at Spark.
Sucking each other off.
Times. And then they
They're
go
back
suck
in the
each
back
other
docking by the dumpster.
on the back porch.
Yeah, just docking.
Just sucking
Man,
dick.
I can't believe we were about to get in a fight.
All right, you want
Space docking.
You want to play the end of this?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's not. Yeah, do you need 100 rounds? Do you need 100 rounds?
In America from handguns and there are what you call assault rifles. Why are you advocating for assault rifles when people are dying by handguns?
All right, so that's the end of it.
And then the union leader comes, hey, chill, bro.
Hey, chill out. But that is true. There are more deaths in America by handguns than there are by assault rifles. It's just the problem with assault rifles is
the mass.
The mass.
Yeah, the amount.
When something happens, it's usually
Workers
a lot.
that have been working.
It's usually a lot of people at once.
Well, good for Joe Biden and the dude in the union building.
I'm going with
wherever
the
that
union
was,
dude.
Oh, yeah, he owned him, but still.
He did own him.
Do you know everybody that's in charge of, like, the Democrats, the whole, like, the party, like, the people that set up the conventions and stuff, or they're like, what the fuck? We are...
Everybody I know that is Democratic
is going, well,
or is voting that way.
Here comes Trump. Part 2.
Has been like, what the hell do we do? What's
what
going
can
on?
they do?
What? I don't want this guy.
No, what's going to happen, this is a setup.
And, tonight's another Super Tuesday. It's not Super Duper Tuesday, but it's
this is
another.
all to get Hillary to throw her hat back in. That's all this is, I bet. And Hillary's going to get destroyed because all the crap that has been going on. Because the investigations that that were done to get to the bottom of the Russian hoax, it also peeled back some things on Democrats. You know what I mean?
All that will come up.
Like the meeting with Bill Clinton on the tarmac. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that got peeled back when everyone decided they were going to go after Trump. So now Hillary might be in a spot now to where she can't get in it because it'll threaten her livelihood for some kind of prosecution for some illegal activity that her and Bill did. Like this uranium one, how far down that rabbit hole have you gone down?
A lot.
Because
that's scary.
There's a lot of stuff to that.
That gets really scary.
So Hillary's got to be sitting there thinking, well, if we
the whole Benghazi shit.
Yeah, the Benghazi thing. And Hillary's got to be going, the only thing we have, here's what they're thinking.
Hours,
Democrats want coronavirus to go nuts because that's their Katrina. That's their Katrina, I think. They're thinking.
You think it'll kill? They think it'll kill off a bunch of Trump voters.
Now this is crazy, but I guarantee you, there's some hardcore, like political people, like Democrats and stuff, that are wishing that not Katrina, but wishing for a lot of deaths, a lot of bad things going down because they think it'll get
a lot of rural places killed off.
Yeah, because it'll get their person elected into the White House and Trump will be gone. I guarantee you, there's people thinking that.
What if they're thinking it's like the Wild Wild West? Or
I'm pretty sure that's Texas now.
No. What the documentary about that cult in Oregon?
Yeah,
like how she poisoned all the food to keep people from voting. They're like, man, if all these people get sick, they won't go. Man. If they get sick with coronavirus, they won't go vote.
Yeah. They're nuts right now. The thing is, I hate to sound like someone that's pro-Trump because I'm not at all, but there really is a Trump derangement syndrome. That really is a thing. Don't you believe so?
Oh, yeah.
Like, people are mentally sick because they are so upset at Donald Trump. And it's affected people. And this is a product of it, man. You guys built you made your own bed.
Yeah.
Y'all did this to yourselves. You had plenty of time to get your shit together. It's just like you said the last show. You had all this time to get your shit together and leave this whole Russian horse shit thing
and
throw
the
it out the window
impeachment
and
shit.
just go all that. The whole they got pissed off about the Russian thing. Then they got pissed off about the judge that got elected. Then they fucking went nuts about the impeachment shit. And now here it is, time to play ball, and they're just sitting with their dicks in their hands.
You had 17 people try out to be president.
And they're all a bunch of clowns.
Focused on
Tulsi,
on 3, and built them up and made them exactly what you wanted them to be. But instead, you were too busy dicking around on Capitol Hill,
dicking around,
fucking
on
off,
everything.
and not preparing.
Like, this Schiff cat is a joker. He's always been a joker, and they put all their chips into that whole shit, the whole shit show. They decided that Schiff was going to be their guy, and they're gonna bring him down. And then that dumbass Democrat, the Pelosi, fell for it and was like, okay, I'm going to go with this. Like, and then you have the socialism aspect of it. You're either hardcore socialist or you're not in the Democratic Party now. They've just fucked everything up tremendously. And I feel sorry for the people, the good Democrats that really want a good tight race, because it's not going to happen.
Yeah. I wanted someone decent in there, someone good. And once again, I'm looking at this going,
I'm telling you, they should have gotten.
I'm not going to vote on either one of them because I don't give a fuck about either one of these guys.
What they should have done is somehow talked Obama's wife, Michelle Obama, to run. If they would have talked her into running, they would have a really good chance.
You know, I'm with you on that. I was thinking about that the other day.
But they screwed it up.
But if she even wanted to.
They should have got Betsy Price.
No.
Can you imagine if Betsy Price was in a debate with Joe Biden?
Yeah, let's go ride our bicycles. So Biden has won Michigan, Mississippi, and Montana already.
This falls into play with the Hillary's just going.
She's swooping overhead. She's getting ready.
She might be, man.
They're coming in.
I just don't think she has.
She's coming in.
I just think that there's too much stuff though on her. Like there's too much garbage on her, man.
Shit, we're running late.
All right, we'll get to the next topic then. Sorry.
Okay, so you want my
funny stuff, man.
You want my serious topic now? that I
about
want to
that,
get
but
in
I
with
mean,
you? No,
you
that
wanna-
was a pretty serious topic. But you want my real serious topic that I've been holding out for a while?
Sure, go for it, man.
I
Is
threw
it
this
love?
conversation one
Is
day.
it love?
Exciting and new. Adam Schiff looks like Joe Tacky at age 56. That's the weirdest conversation we've had in our
Who
chat
said
room
that?
tonight.
Who said that?
RoboTuner.
I'll let him take that up with Joe.
Yeah. You just thought you were going to be recording it
Jesus, man.
at Cloudland again.
I thought you were happy with that recording,
Yeah.
dude.
Whoa. All right. Glad your
Shots
record's
fired,
done.
man. Yeah.
All right, here we go. So, I've been watching Narcos.
Where you at? 'Cause I'm
Narco-
only like 4 episodes in, so let's
I'm
don't go
finished.
too far. Then we can't get too far into
I'm not
it.
getting into it. I'm not getting. This has nothing to do with that. But this brought a conversation that I had with Susie actually a few months ago. I bounced it off her, and it spawned from a U.S. border agent that Joe Rogan had on. Did you listen to that episode?
I don't know if I have or not. Is it recent?
Like November, December, maybe January.
I haven't been watching.
November,
I haven't been listening to much Rogan lately.
Maybe it's November, December. He had a guy that was.
No, you're not talking about the guy that was you're not talking about the guy that went down and followed the cartels.
Yes, that guy.
The writer. Yeah, he wasn't.
He was a writer now, but he used to be a narco guy that would go down and bust them
Well,
up.
no, this guy was strictly a writer that followed the cartels.
Oh,
that
no,
I'm
no,
talking
no.
about.
This is a guy that went down there and
Wrote
was bloody, got bloody,
with fighting.
Yeah,
No, that's a different person.
And he talked
This
about
guy's a border agent, or he's just talking about the border agent.
he worked for an alphabet agency, I believe, and went down there and did stuff. But now he advises the Border Patrol and border agencies. He's retired. And I thought he had written a few things, but he...
You're not talking about the ex-CIA dude.
Maybe that's who it is, yeah.
Because he has him on a lot. He's been on like 3 or 4 times, and anytime
He's
something
Hispanic?
happens, I don't know if he's Hispanic. He brings him in when he brought him in on the right after the Iran when we took that guy out. He brought him in to talk about us taking the Iranian dude out and how
This is a guy that knew a whole lot about taking out El Chapo.
it might be the same guy. I can't remember.
Like he knew a lot of the story with that, but he was talking
Sounds like
about
something that we could look up if we did show notes.
if we did show notes, I could go back and look at it. But he has like since then he's had like 600 people on, so it's a pain in the ass to go find.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's a worker.
He is a worker.
Asshole.
He does 6 podcasts a week on 3 days only. It's kind of badass.
Dude, what
Or
I'd do
5
that.
podcasts
If
a
they're
week.
like, hey, you guys got to go full time now, I'd do that. 3 days a week, you do
He'll
6
do
podcasts.
2 shows a day on some days.
I'd be okay with that.
I'd be okay with that. So the conversation was he brought up a deal is like blood diamonds.
Right.
How people lose their shit, especially a lot of people that are very hippy dippy, environmentalist, love, very lovey dovey people. They lose their shit when you find out that someone has a blood diamond, or blood diamonds are evil, and all the shit they've gone through and
I think
stuff.
I pooped a blood diamond earlier today.
I'm being serious now. Like one out of Africa where many people have died to get this diamond too. And a lot of people will not wear diamonds or don't want diamond rings or diamond necklaces because of the whole blood diamond myth. You can't verify where it came from.
Yeah.
And you don't know if kids or
I'd be like,
families have died because of these
I got it
diamonds.
at the prize station at the Chuck E. Cheese, like when I turned in my tickets.
Oh, yeah, that's where you got it? Chuck E. Cheese, huh?
That's a real diamond, right?
It's a real diamond. So the whole he brought up how blood diamonds, all these people freak out about blood diamonds, but the same people that tend to freak out about them, or he's known in the past, have no problem with cocaine.
Bam!
When cocaine,
There's a slap of reality right
how
in your
about
face.
that right there? They have no problem with cocaine, but yet people die daily in Mexico due to the trafficking of cocaine through that country. And families, kids.
I think that mic was hot too.
I thought I had it
Heard
turned
it.
down. It may have been.
All right, so yeah,
But families, kids.
Yeah.
You know, there's an entire war going on down there between cartels.
yeah.
But people will just do cocaine freely and not even think about it when, you know, the difference between a blood diamond and doing cocaine are just right there on the same
I don't think
par.
I've ever done blow and sat back and was thinking, man, I wonder how many people died to bring this to me today. I don't think that's ever happened.
But when it's a slap in the face of reality, you're kind of like,
well, I don't
whoa.
do the yayos, sir.
I know, but now that you look back on it, you're kind of like, shit.
Yeah,
How did that get to you?
But I don't honestly, it wouldn't. I sound like an asshole, but
No.
I wouldn't
How
think
did the
about it.
cocaine get to you? Yeah.
Yeah, no. The
A
whole
lot of
process.
times, that's the problem. Is
Just
a lot
the
of people
whole
that do the
process.
stuff don't even think about it.
They just think party time. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know people that are staunch, like, fuck blood diamonds, blah, blah, blah. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Standing
But as
next
they're
to one of
cutting
their
up
buddies.
lines.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
what's the difference there, homie?
It's about what narrative they want to push and whose agenda they're trying to carry. That's what it is.
But it's the same exact
It's the same
thing.
exact thing, yeah.
It's fucking shocking, isn't it?
Or Ben, okay, you could even take it a step further. If you wanted to become the moral police, well, why are you drinking a beer? What do you mean? I had an uncle that was killed in the head-on collision, and he was drinking Budweisers all day. Man, your support, like, look at that. That's blood. That's blood right there.
But that is your uncle made that choice to drink all day and then drive.
Cigarettes too, the same thing.
Yeah.
No, but it's
Cigarettes
the
kill
same
people.
thing. I'm taking it to the extreme moral police
Yeah.
version of what you're saying. But that's the thing. What some people determine as evil and just atrocious to other people is completely normal, and vice versa. It's like, when you start talking about being people's moral police and stuff like that, you're walking a slippery slope because, okay, it's like the PETA activist and stuff, or the animal rights activist that has a pair of Doc Martens on. You're like,
True.
okay, that
Well,
doesn't
that's
make one
leather.
goddamn bit of sense.
Yeah. Or wears a fur around.
Well, I haven't seen one that did that.
Well, I'm just throwing
But
that
the
out there
Doc
as an
Martens, I
example.
have seen that. I was like,
You have?
okay, so you're a vegan, right? Yeah. Why? Because of the animal treatment and cruelty. Why do you have Doc Martens on? Why do you have a leather jacket on at the punk shows you go to?
It's
Now, a lot of the
fake.
smart and educated ones don't do that, but you have the ones that hop on the bandwagon and do it. I mean, the same thing as, well, okay, what store do you shop at? What do you mean? Do
But
they have grain-fed cows, like or open field cows is that the type of meat you're eating?
Well, I don't think vegans care about meat at all. So
No, there's some people that are like, if you eat meat from a certain place or take eggs from a certain place, then you're
it's wrong. Yeah.
free range animals and shit. But I've also heard there's health benefits too from free range shit.
Well, it's like another conversation I've had recently was talking about hunting and how if you go out and you hunt your own food, you're getting food that's not processed, not ran through a bunch of bullshit with hormones and crap, and it's better for you and it tastes better. The flavor is better.
Yeah, on some of it, man. Some of it can be pretty gamey, but for the most part, yeah, if you know how to make it.
Listen, I will fight you to the death.
I've had some pretty good steaks and stuff that have
with
been
some white-tailed deer. Some
Oh, man.
backstrap.
No, backstrap's awesome, but sometimes you'll get a gamey piece that, like, the gland didn't get cut. Like, you know how
Well,
some
that's
people
the
will
problem with
process-
the field dressing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Someone cut something wrong and it tastes.
Yeah.
Or you didn't kill it all the way. You weren't a good shot and it ran forever and adrenaline went
how
through
you
the meat.
eating it?
No, you finally caught
I
up
was
with
making
it
a
after
joke.
it went down, but
the
adrenaline
gland.
ran through it, and adrenaline will.
Yeah, those glands.
Yeah, adrenaline will.
Or a
fuck up
gut
meat.
shot. If you gut shot a deer. But anyway, I know exactly what you're saying.
But there's
It's
not.
just-
I was trying to think of two things that have
Cocaine's a good one.
lot of blood
Weed.
on there.
Weed has just as much blood as cocaine.
But weed has died down now.
You mean, yeah, but in the 90s
Historically,
and the
but
80s and
a
stuff.
lot of the weed you buy now is from the U.S., manufactured in the U.S.
But in the 80s and the 90s,
No,
and
no,
the,
it was
and
totally bad,
2000,
yeah.
the aughts and all
Well, and
that. It was
opium.
all same with opium.
I mean,
could
you
say with any
have
drug.
a 20-year war basically going on over poppy fields right now.
Yeah.
That no one wants to talk about.
I mean, the only one that you can't really pin on that is acid and shrooms.
Because all that's made in
Hallucinogenics.
a bathtub down the street.
So there you go,
And
kids.
shrooms are
If you're
built
gonna
in a
do drugs,
forest.
make sure they're hallucinogenics.
Yes. But yeah, That
pretty
was
cool
my
trip.
that was my deal. Was the blood diamond and
How far do you take it? Yeah.
how far do you take it and how much blood was spilled on a diamond and cocaine to get it here?
Yeah.
It's pretty shocking.
Yeah.
So that
And
was my
it's,
serious
both
conversation.
is organized crime. Both is organized crime. Both has blood on their hands. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Man.
Dude, I went to the DMA this last weekend, dude. For the first time since, let's say, 10 years? Well over 10 years, maybe.
Oh, because you didn't come out
No,
and see
dude,
me
it was-
play there last year, did you?
Oh, the Jesse Fry?
Yeah, I did.
Nuh-uh.
I
I wanted
played
to.
the DMA.
I think I got sick.
Who else has done that around here?
No
Raise
idea.
your hand if
I'm
you've
sure
played the DMA.
Henry the Archer.
Nope.
Me Motor Scooter has had
Nope.
to have. The Methinks.
Nope. Josh the Jet Noise. Nope. Nervous Curtains. Yes.
Pimpedelic.
It's the first time I saw Nervous Curtains was at the
Pimpedelic.
DMA. No, they were not throwing baloney.
Hellified
against
Funk
the wall.
Crew.
No.
The Mad Mexicans.
Brutal Juice.
Dude, you see that Brutal Juice on that that old shirt with the crab one?
Yeah. I used
That
to
was
have
on that. Yeah, I know.
I used to have that one.
That
That
thing,
was cool.
I forgot all about
Forgot
that,
all
man.
about it. The Spectacle did not, RoboTuner. So
There were jokes.
DMA's
All
fun,
jokes.
isn't it? Were they done with the
love it,
big
dude.
room?
The thing is, man, no,
the
they're
big room was
no,
under
they're not
construction
done.
when I played there.
No.
They're still working on that.
You talking about the one with the big house the electric house and stuff that they're putting in there, the lighted house and stuff?
Like if you walk in the main entrance,
and it's on the left,
and
no,
it's
they're
right
not
there.
done.
Yeah, they're not done with that room yet.
Dude, I had
Like
such
that was a
good
year
time.
ago.
The only thing that sucked is I partied too much the night before, and I felt bad for the who I went with, my date, because she had to be going. God, you smell like a fucking you're embarrassing. But
I'm
she
trying
was
to
cool.
take you somewhere nice.
Yeah, I want to do it again.
Did
pretty
y'all go
soon.
across the street to the Nasher?
No, I woke up late and stuff, but I definitely want to go back there. I want to go down there too, and you're gonna broski me on this one with a camera and do some photography down there.
That's why you go to the Nasher. The Nasher's fucking rad.
I'm gonna go all down there, man, because I get good photography, man. Especially the day I went.
Well, you know, I do a lot of shoots down there.
I got
That's
a
usually
good-
if I shoot in Dallas, we wind up in
See,
that
the
area.
misconception is that my photography is mainly of women's butts, but I
Yeah,
I
I've
have a
seen it.
good photogenic eye. I have a good photogenic eye.
It's RoboTuner's genius.
What do you say?
Nervous Meat Curtains.
Is that the cover band?
Nervous Curtains are playing this Friday night at Lola's with Mountain of Smoke, and I'll ask them, "Are y'all the Nervous Meat Curtains?" Anyway,
Coronavirus didn't throw anyone a monkey wrench to go there.
did you go across the street to the Trammell Crow
No, I only
exhibit?
went to
The Asian American art.
No, I only went to
Oh.
2 exhibits, and it was all at the DMA. And
Did you go down to
I
the
wanted to
Meyerson?
stay longer, but I got cold.
Did you go down the Meyerson?
Man, I'm gonna say this one more time.
Did you get? Hey, when you went, and
I
saw,
didn't go to Deep Ellum afterwards. We didn't go to a show.
when you went and saw the Book of Mormon. Did you see it?
Oh
At
yeah,
the
Fair Park.
Oh,
Down there at Fair Park.
so you didn't go to the AT&T. Wind
Which
Spear.
I cannot wait for that thing to come back.
I know. I wanted to do Bass Hall. That'd be rad.
They did, didn't they?
Did they?
I'm pretty sure they did one.
I don't
set
know.
of
I
shows
always
at Bass
forget
Hall.
what's at Bass Hall.
Well, where did you go see them? I thought it was at Bass Hall that
I
you
saw it
went
at the
saw 'em.
Wind Spear.
I'm pretty sure they did one. There was a stint at the Bass Hall. Because that was
we all
originally
went to
where
Wind Spear.
Brittany wanted to. That's where she really originally wanted to go, and it sold out too quick, I thought. And then we ended up going to the one that was at the.
Last thing I wanted to go see at Wind.
Don't
yeah.
fuck the baby.
Last thing I wanted to see at Bass Hall was something weird.
Never seen a show there.
I was like, I want to see something. Old 97s.
I've
seen the
never.
old
Oh, that'd
97s
be
there.
a good show to go see there.
Went and saw what the fuck is his name?
Oh, did you hear?
Buckingham, Lindsey Buckingham.
Did you hear who's coming to town, man? I heard an advertisement today on the ticket. It's fuck. We used to make fun of. We used to it's a quarter after one. Da, 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 da. Remember we'd make fun of the country song and we'd compare it to Alan Parsons.
Yeah,
He's coming to town,
I'd like to go see that.
dude. Where's our hookup on that show?
I didn't even. It's at Bomb Factory. I'll send a message over.
Yeah, I don't. It might be too late. Like if it's this
I gotta see
weekend, I
what the
can't
date
do
is.
it.
Yeah, but I'd like to. And
I
maybe,
know, man.
Maybe what's that?
I forgot the name of the country
it's
band.
A quarter after one. I'm a little drunk and I need you now. Lady Antebellum.
Yeah, remember when we side by sided that like over and over? And we're like, how do they not get sued?
Should we do that again?
How does anyone not know this?
Dude, there's a YouTube video of that.
Yeah.
I
I think we've already done it on the show once, haven't we?
we have.
So if we do this, no one's going to be able to hear the show.
Well, no one's going to be able to
I
hear
got
the
these
show anyway.
fans and stuff. They want me to sign autographs, and here you do sabotage it.
Alan Parsons.
I'd like to apologize to all Matt Stubbs
all
fans.
my friends out there. Yeah, that is genius. I won't play it.
Have you ever been? Has anyone ever come up to you and said, "I'm a fan of yours"? What are you going to do when that shit happens?
It's happened.
I've never. No, God.
I get it all the time. It's 1:15. All right, so our last thing we wanted to talk about. Oh, let's do Netflix real quick. You said you were watching something on Netflix you wanted to get into? We're going to have a Netflix segment now. So if someone wants to make a Netflix song, we'll talk about what we're watching. This past weekend, binge watched season 1 and season 2 of Formula One Survive to Drive.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I was kind of talked into it. I was listening to
Just
something.
don't go into why I watched that, okay? Because
Yeah,
that's
we
kind of
won't.
between you, me, and one other
It is
person.
fine.
So
But I started watching it because I heard about it on something, and someone was like, "Dude, it's a good show. You got to just kind of check it out." And the Formula One season starts this weekend. The 2020 season starts this weekend.
Didn't those races got canceled last year?
No,
I thought it got weathered out at TMS.
no, they don't race at TMS.
No,
Formula
that's why-
One
that's why.
races at Circuit of Americas in Austin.
I thought Formula
That's the
One
only
ra-
U.S. stop.
What am I thinking of? Oh, Indy.
Yeah,
thinking
Indy
Yeah,
got
yeah.
rained out.
Formula
Yeah.
One is the one. That's the one
Formula
where they
One-
people were passing out and shit, or was that the carts?
That was karts. They were
That
going
they
too
waved
fast.
off. They were
Yeah.
going too fast, and the
Kart was going
G-force
too
was making
fast.
them black out. I've never been
Formula
to one
One is
when it went through Dallas. Right, they had a Dallas race.
They used to have the Dallas Grand Prix, but Formula One now, the only stop in America is at Circuit of the Americas in Austin. That's the only Formula One track in the U.S. That's the Big Daddies. That is not the.
I want to go, man. I've never been.
That's not the fucking around. We're NASCAR doing left-hand turns bullshit.
All right, well, send your emails to.
There is a level of white trash, and I will tell you right now, NASCAR is Walmart, and freaking Formula One is Neiman Marcus.
Rodeo Drive.
Is Rodeo Drive. That's the difference. All the money.
Yeah,
in
because it was
racing
invented,
is
but NASCAR was invented here. That's where it all began.
It was invented to run beer
Right.
across county lines.
So NASCAR is actually really cool because it has to do with our culture, the U.S. culture, and how we developed as a country and stuff. If you think about it, you can't just shit on NASCAR and say it's the Sam's Choice.
Yeah, I can. It's the Sam's Choice of racing. Listen,
I agree. Formula One is badass, but don't you be marginalizing my NASCAR brethren.
Listen,
And you used
have-
to watch NASCAR with me, so don't act
I
like
know.
you didn't.
I used to go out and shoot and enjoy and watch NASCAR. I loved
I
it.
think you met Chuck
It's fun.
Norris there.
I've met a lot of people there. I've met Chuck Norris, Billy Bob Thornton. All right.
I saw him on a Netflix series
Met
or a
him.
Netflix TV show or a documentary this weekend too.
He's on Formula One.
He is?
When they're in Austin in the
Does he live
6th
down in
episode of
Austin
Formula
now?
2, he's down there. They show him, Michael Douglas, and one other person. Oh, Emmett Smith, all at the track. You know who else is in
Does Billy
season 2?
Bob not party anymore? Because he looks great, man. And
I wasn't talking about Billy Bob.
Who are you talking about then?
All right.
Oh, Matthew
all right.
McConaughey.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Billy Bob Thornton.
No, Matthew McConaughey's in it. And
Oh,
I've met
yeah.
Matthew McConaughey and Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah, both out at the track.
So Billy Bob Thornton was in Formula One? I can't imagine him being into
No.
it.
Matthew McConaughey is.
I'm so confused, man. Did the edibles kick in?
Maybe.
Wait.
Okay, I've met both those men at TMS.
TMS. Got
On
you.
the documentary is Matthew McConaughey.
Just Matthew McConaughey hanging out with a bunch
And you
of
know who
LA
else?
schmoes.
Okay, so the team.
Should we put him on our list to get on the show?
We probably could. We'd probably get him. The team.
Would it be Yellow
The
Road?
head of the team of Haas Racing. His wife is Jerry Hollowell. the Spice Girl. She's in season 2.
She's not my favorite though.
That was my favorite forever. Then she did Playboy. And I was like 16.
That's how we should. That's how we should acknowledge beautiful women from now on, and men.
Like you're just walking around in public.
Just,
and you go,
yeah. Hey, I'm Matt.
I don't think
good
that's.
to meet you. Oh, it's good to meet you.
Hey Matt, that girl you brought. Good Lord.
What? Wow, Susie, you look today.
Jeez, but yes, Spice Girls. Jerry Hollowell, she's in the second one.
Has Matt Thomas been working out, man? All right, so yeah, it is good. I've seen
It's
a few
good.
episodes. It's pretty intense.
It is very intense,
Yeah.
and it will suck you in. And now, guess what? I'm all balls on for.
Let's go down there, man.
In October, we're going.
My birthday, homie.
We'll do it.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe we'll get a hookup. Someone will hook us up with some good.
Oh, I'm LC now.
sweets.
I can't do.
Or somewhere we can get into the pits and hang out.
I can't do the dub sixes. I got to do the LC because wait,
I can go see
is this right?
Lewis Hamilton. I don't know.
I'm trying to do Las Colinas. I'm the LC.
But if you've watched it, are you watching season 1 or season 2?
I just started from the very beginning.
The very beginning.
Yeah, and
So-
I've got like 9 episodes in. So
So the very first season, Netflix did
it
not
was a mistake
have.
that I got into. It.
No. The very first season, Netflix did not have.
Yeah, it was on another channel, wasn't it?
It was a British thing, but they did not have access to Mercedes or Ferrari. Mercedes and
first
Ferrari did
one or
not
two,
give
first
them
two.
for the first season. And the second season, they have full access to every team
Damn.
in Formula One.
I didn't know
including-
that.
So, like, you don't hear anything from Lewis Hamilton the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
the greatest, he's the LeBron James of Formula One.
LeBron James.
You don't hear anything. You don't talk to
Yeah.
they don't talk to
Okay.
him or anything. And then
Yeah.
at the end of the season, they finally get an interview, but it's a rollover into the second season. But this season, if you are a Formula One fan, this is the last season where
How
there's
much does
no
it cost
money
to go
limits.
to it?
There's
for
no
decent, not badass out your
about
ass
150
tickets.
bucks
For a decent ticket
for the entire weekend.
for a decent seat.
Yeah, so this is what $150.
I'm in for my
This is what
birthday.
$150 will cover: a decent seat in a good turn. You'll get to watch you'll get to watch day one qualifying,
Do they give you earplugs?
practice qualifying. Who cares? And then you'll get to watch the lower level Formula Ones, Formula 3, Formula 2, Formula 1
If
race.
you bring your ticket stub, do you get into Yellow Rose?
Hold on. Then at the end of night one or day one, they have a concert down there, and you get access to that. And the concert's on the
The
track.
one that Richard played?
No, that was a little stage on the side of the main stage. The main stage is
Muse and
Justin
Like
Timberlake,
Timberlake,
Muse,
yeah, all
Britney
that stuff.
Spears, big names, big. Katy Perry, pregnant. So it's usually a huge name, which you need to see who it's going to be this year. And then the second day you get to come in to watch the main race. And
Hell
all
yeah,
the hell
dude.
yeah, and then you get to party and stuff. I want to get in on the track. I want to get into the garages and stuff. So if we happen to know anybody down in Austin, wink, wink, that can get us in there, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, we need to
Let's
lean
have a
on
big
some of our,
bro day down there.
We need to have our Austin affiliates hook us up. I'm hungry, man. Let's wrap this up, dude. That sounds great. I want to watch it. Netflix.
So what were you watching?
Oh, man, we're probably. I want to wait to get into the Hunters.
You want
with
me to
you.
watch an episode or two?
Yeah, get into it a little bit, but it's awesome. I love it. It's not for everyone, but I love it. I'm still watching Expanse. I'm still watching.
I need to start that.
Still watching on Netflix. I'm watching Narco still. I haven't finished it yet.
October 23rd through the 25th.
And
Pink, Imagine Dragons, and Kool and the Gang. Pink?
yeah,
Yeah.
I've always had a thing for Pink. She's got that.
Well,
like,
watch Lewis Hamilton become a
kick you in
six-time
the
world champion.
butt.
The first ever
And that's
six-time world champion.
Hamilton's the LeBron James.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a pretty sexy man too. He's a Brit. He's cocoa skinned, Brit corn rolls.
With cornrows?
Yeah. What? No, they look good.
I thought you meant like, what's it like? All right. Yeah. Okay.
Look, see? You that?
I'd make him put a Lexus hat on. Yo.
Because Mercedes ain't good enough.
Now, what'd you think about that lamp? Oh, we need to end the show.
Okay.
Speak on.
In the show,
Speak on.
we're actually 15 minutes early. Is
And I gotta pee.
The thing we need to do is Corey Haim and Corey Feldman.
Oh no, I heard about this.
So Corey Feldman was it's a big build-up, was supposed to release this documentary last night.
Yeah.
And
did you hear him?
I forgot all
freaking
about
out
it until
right? How he wanted to live stream it. And he thought it was getting.
He did
taken out.
He did. He live streamed it. He had a movie theater in. He had a movie theater in Los Angeles that he was going to live stream it at so people could watch, and he had celebrities there and stuff and his friends.
And he said it was because he thought it was going to get taken out, but I think it was more a buzz.
And simultaneously, you were going to be able to watch it online if
he
you
didn't want
paid
any
$20.
leaks. He didn't want any leaks.
So all this started coming down. It started coming down time, and I saw it trending, and I was like, "Uh-oh, I forgot that was tonight. What's going on?" And he got DDoSed.
Is that what really happened?
Yeah, he got hacked, and
So
it
he's
wasn't
right.
able to stream. And they did this whole big production in the theater, and he's like,
He was
I
on
posted
to it
the
then,
video.
wasn't
You can find it on Twitter, but he's like, his people are calling in. He's like, "What? They're attacking us? What?" It's terrible. Like I'm sorry, if I was fixing to release a documentary that was going to expose a bunch of people that I've been working on my whole life, I've had this big ordeal, it's going to be a big release, what would I do if I found out someone was trying to stop us and hacking us stuff?
God damn it.
How much stuff would I break?
You'd break a lot of shit.
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
I'd be throwing shit around pissed. But he's like, "Huh? I can't believe it. Who
Are
would
you saying
do
it's a put
this?" There is more
on?
fluid.
Is a put on?
There's more fluidity in a Walt Disney animatronic than what he was putting on. Like, I've seen better acting in the Hall of Presidents at Disney World than he was putting on. It was
funny.
terrible. But I guess finally, whoever was attacking him gave up, or
It was a put on.
it was all a put on
Yeah.
to make it look bigger.
Put on.
And they finally the video was finally played in the movie theater.
Now, did you watch
All
it?
the names were released. Someone was periscoping the video on their computer.
Okay.
And I watched about 15 minutes of it. I was like, ugh. And then it finally froze up for.
So the big name that got dropped, was there more than one, or was it just the
There
big
were
name?
6 names. And most of them were, one was the guy that acted with them in Dream a Little Dream and License to Drive, older dude. I can't think of his name. Then the talent actor, or talent director, another agent, another low-level actor,
But
and
the
then the big one
fish-
was Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
And they're supposedly in the documentary, it is quoted that Corey Haim said he was raped between 2 trailers by Crisco Oil.
No, I don't think Crisco was what raped him.
Well, there
was
was
used as
cooking
a-
oil involved as lubricant as Charlie Sheen raped him.
Did they make some wings or anything after that?
But then I was reading the Entertainment Weekly article that came out today after all of it came down, and it made it sound like this was something Corey Haim got into, and there were several incidents with Charlie Sheen, and he kind of liked Charlie Sheen.
It was a relationship.
Or kind of a
mutual
relationship
thing.
started, and then he got tired of Charlie Sheen and was like, he's boring to me, and I don't like him anymore. That's the way the article made it seem.
Well, I imagine both camps are like Charlie Sheen's camp is going to spin it like that for sure.
Yeah, but who has a Corey Haim camp? Corey Feldman is the only one sticking up for him, right? Because Corey Haim's dead.
I don't know, man. There's that one dude that just released a book recently or something, or either a book or something. like
But
last
this
year
has
that
all been mentioned in the past. This wasn't like ground shaking. He already like gave hints on Howard Stern that it was Charlie Sheen.
I didn't know it was Charlie Sheen until it came out.
It's all been rumored, so he just clarified it. But he didn't say anything about Michael Jackson.
I thought the big one that's gonna they're still saying that there's a big one that's gonna fuck everyone up. That's not it, is it? Because everybody thinks it's Tom Hanks. Poor Tom Hanks has got to be going, what the fuck?
No, there's another one they think it is.
I thought Tom Hanks is the big one that everybody's thinking is gonna the shoe's gonna drop. Don't say Al Pacino or something.
No, Spielberg keeps getting thrown out there. Can you imagine that? And the other guy that did Joel Schumacher.
I don't know.
Those two directors they think are going to be one of those are going to be thrown out there. Spielberg?
Schumacher, I thought was a done deal that he was one of the guys.
Was he?
Like straight up, there's like everybody knows it.
That he bangs little boys at the time?
Not little boys, but teenagers and shit.
Well, they were 13 through 16 when this happened. Like Corey Haim was 13.
I don't know, man.
When Charlie Sheen was 15.
There's also people that think that this is going to tie into government as well.
Let me guess. Somehow this is Trump's fucking fault, like everything is.
I don't know. I haven't gone down that rabbit hole. Once you can do anything with
Hillary.
That's what it'll be. It'll be Bill Clinton or some shit like that, and the Soros, or not Soros. What was the one that just got busted and went to jail? Just got convicted. Hillary and Clinton and Bill Clinton's friend Weinstein.
Which we haven't heard much out of his. He's in
Circling.
Rikers now.
Circling.
What, her? Is she gonna kill him?
Yeah.
She's in Rikers, or
Dude,
he's in Rikers
gonna
Island.
Cut a deal.
He's in Gin Pop.
He's gonna cut a deal.
He'll be killed.
He'll be killed.
He'll be killed in there.
Or suicide. Well, yeah, he'll be killed.
We
shouldn't even say suicide.
He'll be killed.
All right, that's all I got, man. I gotta go. I got a TT and go
all right.
home.
Well, this
watch
was fun.
All this great TV.
This may be our last time together.
Because of Corona?
I
don't think so, man. I'm starting to think this is all a bunch of horse shit myself.
We really do
watch
need to
next
talk
week.
about.
I can't come in, man.
Yeah.
Well, I got coronavirus.
Well, I'm on a 14-day quarantine, and I'm headed to Big Bend.
They don't care about my AIDS. They care about my my corona.
So you get coronavirus.
Corona AIDS. I'm not gonna. I mean,
this is my question. Oh, I
do. Let's go back to this real quick. Actually, I'll bring this up next time. I'll package it because I don't want to revisit something that no one's gonna hear this part, and this is a good little bit I got here.
Well, I have a question for you.
I have some comedy on it.
You do? You get corona. You have a girlfriend. Do you immediately give it to her so that way y'all can have fun time for 14 days?
Man, that's funny because I sent this to someone today, and it's funny.
Like, do you automatically, no matter what, give it to your lover?
I don't know if you've
so
seen
that way
this
you and your
on
lover
Facebook.
Can have fun
Look
for
at
14
that.
days. Yeah, I saw that. That was good.
It's funny.
The same. I like that one.
You got to have corona safe sex now.
Corona safe sex.
You can't have unsafe sex.
Did you know there's corona porn?
Oh God.
There's coronavirus.
Oh, did you see
porn.
that video of the girl and her fingernails going
Yes.
like that? She had the
coronavirus
yeah,
stuff on
and
it.
then the two people in the mask.
Yep. So stock up. I got masks. I'm selling them for $150.
Hell
each.
no. You know what? I'll sign this right now and sell it for $50.
I'll put a JJTM sticker on it. Sign this, and you can wear it around. And I'll sell it to you for $75.
All right, let's cut the show because I got to tell you my bit that I'm about to write into my next stand-up set that's coming down the line.
Are you gonna do your stand up like this?
I might.
How many does stand up work with a mask on?
Hell yeah, right now it does.
All right.
I'm starving too. You got any grub over there?
No, I got some licorice.
Oh, I need some food.
This dick. All right, they're out of here later.
So my bit that I'm
Wait, hold on. Okay. You don't want it to be told, and YouTube's still up. He will. All right, we're ending the stream, guys. Bye. Bye. Wait. Mixler's not down yet. All right, Mixler's down. Would you like to know? Sure. I need to For some reason, the first part of the show, I forgot to hit start. No, I'll just match it up. I'll get it off the stream.